meal.
All right, here we go. Let me get my twine. Let me get my twine. I need some twine up in mine. Okay, we are live. We're live. Fourth Meal Headliner Music Club presents. We're back. And I'm glad that we're back without notice, meaning this guy, our guest, saw me walking in the middle of the street and he just texted me, "Hey, nice green shorts." And I was like, he goes, like, I'm in town rehearsal. I was like, "Great, let's do a podcast." Done. He goes, "All right, bet. What are we talking about?" I said, "I don't know, nothing."
We just hit record and we just go.
But glad, Quiz, good to have you on the podcast, man.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
It's funny.
I thought we had you on a pod before, but
no,
never had. First time, man.
This is first time here.
Yeah,
first time in the studio, and this is amazing.
It's funny. I always, for some reason, thought you were from the Bay, and I think I told you that one
that's
time.
what I thought too.
Because I met you in the Bay for the first time. I met him in the Bay, and then for some reason, I don't know. You just have the Bay Area look.
Do I have a Bay Area look?
Yeah. You have a New York accent, but the Bay Area look.
I mean, I thought you were Filipino before.
Wait, where are you?
Cambodian.
Yeah.
No way. Full-blooded?
Full-blooded.
Nice.
You should
Born
be
there?
from Long Beach.
A little bit Chinese. I mean, through...
Well, all of us, I think.
yeah.
Wait, were you
all
born
of us.
in Cambodia?
I was born in Thailand.
Ooh.
And
Gangs, where he was born.
refugee camp in Thailand, and then my family moved here. Due to that whole stuff back in the days, you know what I'm talking about. And
My jungle Asian brother.
Yeah.
Is that like a...
Is that a thing?
That's a thing, man.
Is that a derogatory term?
Five, there was always a connection between me and you,
Bleep it out, bleep it out.
Now it makes sense. Wait, so they moved straight to New York, and that's where you grew up?
Yeah,
How old were you when you went to New York?
I was young. I was like 3 months, 6 months
Oh,
old.
oh,
so
shit.
I've been in the Bronx the entire time.
That's
New
crazy.
York, yeah.
Damn, where hip hop was born.
Where hip hop was born, man.
Fuck.
Can you feel it? I know it sounds fucking
Pause.
stupid. Can you feel like hip hop energy in the Bronx still today? Or actually not today. Let's call it when you were growing up. Let's call it, how old are you?
You want me to date myself? Thanks, Eric.
Okay, but I mean, we all claim to be old. Who cares?
Or what year did you graduate high school?
Oh, shit.
89.
No. Thank God, no. 98.
Okay, y'all were all the same age.
Yeah, we're all the same age, yeah.
Okay, so let's call it 90s. What was it like in the Bronx?
It must have been crazy.
So
And were you DJing yet?
In 92, I started.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
92.
Yeah, it started in the golden era.
Golden era. So I was
Holy
like,
shit.
that was just fun, man. The music was... In the 90s, I was living in the projects in the Bronx called Hillside Projects. And that was like my first introduction to... That I could remember to hip-hop. But anything before that was like freestyle music all that other stuff, right? But I remember... And I think I said this on another podcast, but like the song I remember was Rock Bass.
Yeah.
It Takes Two.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You know, he's moving in, I heard like, yeah, woo. I was like, damn, that shit is dope. So that was
It takes two to make a thing go right.
That sample was like, yeah, that was like my first introduction to hip hop that I can remember. But right after that, I was listening to Cool G rap. Right.
Wow.
So it's just like, all right.
Do you have siblings?
I got 3 older brothers.
Did they get you into DJing?
So the second, not the oldest, the one right before, he was the one that bought the equipment and everything, and then he was always at work or school, and I was like
lucky. Yeah.
10 years old, 11 years old. I was like, go to his room, zigga, 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 zigga. And then he was just like, one day he was like, all right, it's yours.
Wow.
Yeah. And then it's like, go on.
Do you owe him a thank you?
Yeah, for sure. Until today. And yeah, if it wasn't for him, I'm like, I want to be DJing because he's the one that like, you know, saw it and he wanted to get into it, but he was just too busy.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the show The Get Down?
Yes.
Great show.
Great show.
I loved it. Was there anything like that growing up there in the Bronx?
From what I remember,
Because that was more 80s, right?
yeah, it was more 80s. That was
But
during
you were there, obviously.
Yeah, I was younger. My brother lived through something like that. Like the b-boying, dancing on the cardboards on the sidewalk and stuff like that.
Beach Street shit.
Yeah,
Like the park jams and all that.
Yeah, he kind of went, grew up with that, and I just saw that as a kid, and
Damn,
but it didn't really happen till like the 90s where it was like, the boom bap era. Then that was like my era. You know what I
Damn.
mean?
Who was some of the first like boom bap artists in like that were hitting your radar like in the early 90s?
Oh, I can tell you right now. First CD, well, first cassette tape that I bought, NWA, straight out of Compton.
Really?
Oh,
Being
shit.
from New
Wow.
York like
Being
that?
from New York, blasting in the car. My father hated it because I was cursing at every other song.
Oh,
You know,
every
like-
parent will hate NWA.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
But my father was cool. He was like, all right, I can see where this kid's going. Loved it. That was my first cassette tape.
Really?
Was NWA. Then it was like Cool G Rap and all the other stuff. First CD was Enter the 36 Chambers.
Oh
Wu-Tang.
my God.
And
Damn
then I was like
shit.
kind of like that from there on. It was just like, yeah.
So when you were growing up and by NWA, like hating the West Coast wasn't a thing? That came later when like
that
Tupac
came
and
later,
Snoop.
like 94,
With Biggie
95,
and all that.
96.
Did you feel that? Did you hate us?
No, not, nah, not at all. I mean, like West, I kind of grew up kind of like on West Coast music because,
Yeah.
like, you know, NWA. But nah, it was even
But
in,
like, did your homies hate us?
nah, even it. To be honest with you, like, shout out to my boy Alex. He's probably not gonna ever see this podcast, but like,
He better.
I'm sending it to him.
Yeah.
He was a big Pac fan,
wow.
biggest Pac fan, bro. He would like CD player going to high school, listen to Pac all the time. We
Like
decided-
early Pac, like
early
Pac,
Pac,
like,
Machiavelli, even before that.
yeah,
So Pac is New York, right?
yeah.
Born
I think
there.
he was born there, yeah.
And then
Was he?
went
I think
to
he was born in
Oakland?
Baltimore.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
but he was
he's-
an
yeah.
He
East
was
Coast
an East
guy.
Coast dude. He was an
Yeah,
East
yeah,
Coast dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then went
to
to
Oakland.
Yeah.
Oakland, right?
Mhm. That y'all would
Something
tell me.
like that.
I mean, I can't. Even,
I don't
can't
remember.
I remember one.
Unless he
cup
was
in
born
already.
in Oakland, then went to New York.
Yeah.
There's one or the
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I know he has ties in Oakland
Yeah.
and New York. I don't know where in New York, and then obviously here because of
Mhm.
Suge Knight
Yeah, yeah.
and brought him out,
Yeah.
took him out of jail.
Yeah.
Fresh out of jail, California dreaming. All right, so your early 92 start DJing, courtesy of your brother.
Yeah.
Obviously vinyl.
Mhm.
Are you collecting freestyle or is it just straight like hip hop shit?
No freestyle, straight 90s hip hop and all.
Okay, so you're just fucking. Who were some of your like influences? It's funny how we went to buy some wine and we're like, we're just talking, bro. It ain't an interview. And we're doing it. Wait, so
Straight
what's your
up
birthday? When were
put me
you
on the
born?
spot.
What's your social security number?
I mean, as far as like DJing shit or like, you know, like music wise.
DJing.
DJing.
Like
man.
what records were you buying to like DJ?
This is gonna sound corny. The first record I bought was the Candyman.
Wow, knocking
Oh,
boots.
shit.
No, the one before that.
Oh, Candyman.
I don't know anything but knocking boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like it was a small record shop in the Bronx, and you know, obviously they were working records, and it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, you gotta buy this record. I was like, all right, cool, I bought it, but it was the Candyman. It was knocking boots.
Yeah, I think
that's
that was
that's
okay.
the
Yeah,
only
it was
one I
knocking
know.
boots. Yes.
Shout out to Candyman.
damn.
The other record I remember buying, in addition to that I remember was kind of like that was Montel Jordan.
Oh wow.
You know,
Another West
this
Coast
is,
record.
Yeah, this is how we do it, kind of thing.
See, no wonder I thought you were from the West Coast, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the the vibe.
Well, I mean,
Swagger.
I mean,
With a New York hat though, but it's okay. All right, so Montel, damn, that's an interesting difference.
yeah, dynamic, right? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean that whole East and West thing didn't really happen until that part
Yeah,
of history.
the
But
Death
like,
Row era.
but before
Yeah.
that was just
How were
like,
you how were you consuming music or getting to know discovering music? Was it Yo MTV Raps or was it like Hot 97?
Radio, yeah.
So no, before Yo MTV Rap was a local cable station called Video Music
Oh,
Box.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I just saw a documentary on it.
Yeah.
Fire.
Shouts to Uncle Ralph. That was our outlet to new music. It was Video Music Box, and it was like the local music store buying
Damn.
cassette tapes. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Were you into like the Stretch and Bobito and all that? Was that part of your era?
Yes and no. By the time they came on, I was young, so I went to bed. So like I could only catch like recordings or whoever recorded it. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you know, I mean
That was a thing.
that was the thing.
That
yeah.
was like us growing up. I don't know about 5 because he grew
I
up
got the
mainly
tapes
in
like,
Vegas.
from
But
the,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
from
saying.
the
that was
shops,
us.
yeah.
For me, it was like
yeah.
fucking like Friday Night Flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Wake
Bake
Up
Up
Show.
Boys and
Yeah.
Wake Up Show 2 and all that.
The only time that I would stay up late kind of was like to listen to Hot 97 was like when Flex first started taking over the station.
Shit.
And he would only be on from like Fridays and Saturdays, 10 to 12 at midnight.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was it. And everything else outside of that was all like freestyle and dance
What year
music.
did he start?
I mean, as long as I can remember, like early 90s.
Early 90s, damn. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because Power 106 here
Yeah.
and Hot were
Sister
sister
stations.
stations.
Yeah. Yep.
So at one point he was so big where they would air him here. Like they would
Really? I didn't
like
realize that.
syndicated.
Yeah.
And I would stay up just to hear him. And I'm like, damn, like it was so different from the way
Wow.
we mixed.
Yep.
We mixed here instrumental.
Yeah.
They'd hit a sweeper or a drop, and then they'd cut. The DJ would cut it in,
Yeah.
and then there he was just bombs and
Yeah.
dropping shit
Sirens,
and like
like yelling.
sirens and playing it over and over. But it made it. It was so exciting.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like what the fuck is this
Yeah.
song? Like it could have been his whatever song, but he just
Slow jam.
he just hypes it up so much where you're like, God damn, I need to be up on this
Yeah,
record.
that wasn't my thing. I was not a fan.
You wasn't a fan?
I was a big backpacker, so in the
All right,
90s,
yeah,
so.
I get that. I get that.
But yeah.
But I mean, the early '90s, that was like the turning point of hip hop, right? It's
Yeah.
either it stays backpack or it becomes commercialized and and be what it is now. You know what I'm saying? So
Were you backpack too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first started DJing, yeah.
That's some
think all
like
of us
fucking Filipino shit,
Amazing.
right? Because a lot of
Yeah, our
Filipinos
idols were like,
I grew up
the
in
Pickles
Carson, and
and-
a lot of
yeah.
Filipinos,
Yeah.
and even people I would discover were through my Filipino friends.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, our
like
idols
random
were
like Long Beach
Beat
acts.
Junkies and
Beat
Pickles.
Junkies,
Yeah.
Pickles. I mean, even Executioners, X-Men. Actually, were they influences of yours?
Yeah, there's some
on
of
the
them
East
from the
Coast?
Bronx too. Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I used to when I started DJing, like I would like watch the DMC videotapes
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
on replay.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Mhm.
like Craze
Yeah,
and like
that was like my
the-
Bible.
the fucking some team from France.
Oh yeah.
You know, and Zulu Nation, they would battles, Q-Bird
Yeah.
and Mixmaster Mike.
Apollo, yeah.
I would have that shit
The
on
Scratch Bastards, right? Or Scratch?
No, this
Uh,
is Scratch. This
no,
is
no, no.
way-
There's a group.
Oh,
With Tony Vegas.
Scratch Perverts.
Scratch Perverts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I did all that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was really trying to live the culture, and this shit just grabbed me. Like,
Yeah.
this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
After the movie Juice,
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Great
Yeah.
movie.
Same.
I was like, this is that going to do. This is it.
Were you boosting records too?
You know, it's crazy. I used to work for not work technically on the books for Universal Records back in the days, but I used to be on the street scenes. I would
Oh,
put
yeah.
up stickers of like, you remember the artist named McGruff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would put up their stickers, McGruff. You know, like
Like
hit-
you'd be I think they would call them snipers.
Snipers. Poster boards and shit.
Yeah, I was doing that.
The
Actually, you should do
Snipers.
that too,
Yeah, I
right?
did
You
that. Yeah.
It was a guy I used to go see at Universal. His name was G Black, coolest dude ever. I used to roll up to all the labels, get records and vinyls, and like cut school.
You
go
check
there,
the train over there.
take the train.
That's,
Yeah.
that's like the best picture of
Yeah.
New York. Like
Yeah.
leave the Bronx, get on the train, go to the city,
Yeah.
and
But you
then
were a
just
teenager, too, right?
all
I
was a
the labels
teenager.
are in these big, massive buildings. There's just something
magical.
about it, man.
Yeah.
I would like seriously like it was like 95. I was in class. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to the city. I would call the record labels like. Go to Arista, go to Universal, go
Damn.
to Jive, go to Loud, and just be like, yo, this DJ Quiz here. I'm here to pick up my package. They was like, all right, Quiz, hold on, wait a second. They'll give me like a box of records and stuff like that. And then like by 3-4 o'clock, I'll be coming home with like boxes of records
Oh,
on the left
shit.
and right.
Wait, what? How would you convince them to give you those records?
So
Were you DJing in parties at the time?
no, I was so ingested with the mixtape game at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you had to get the exclusive and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I remember this
So you would just call them.
I was just calling them, and I was just like, you have to finesse the game a little
Yeah.
bit. And I remember this one dude from Arista Records, something Pierre, and he goes, he's like, yo, Quiz, don't show up here every week. He's like, you see all these lists of DJs? I got to get these records to these guys first, then I could take care of you. and then it was just like a slap to the face. It was Clue, Red Alert, Enough, Flex. I was like, fuck.
Damn,
they
straight back in them.
shitted on me, right?
But
And
you
I was
should have been like, all right, I'll see you next week.
Same thing.
All right, I'll be back.
I'll be back, whatever. Next week, call, roll up, grab records, and that was it. And then like my basement, my house at the time, my father was like, how many records are you gonna come with every week? And then like my entire basement was like from wall to wall, which is like promo only records. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not even like the record pools at the time that I would pay for, like to get vinyl.
Love New York. Just the sound of my basement. It sounds so cool to me. God damn, bro.
Yeah, man. So it was cool, and then it was the thing, and then
How did you get your name, Quiz?
I used to write.
Oh, that was your graffiti
and
name.
I sucked at graffiti, so it's just like, all right, let me
Raymo.
On the
You ever see
train.
B Street?
And I was just like, fuck it, I'll use Quiz as DJ. And I used to write Quiz differently with a K, and then I was like, I never just stick to it with a Q.
Yeah, K's are good writing letters.
Yeah.
Writing like Q's a little difficult to write. Not really, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
I would tag too, and now
Right.
whatever my name would be, I changed it so many times based on what letters I wrote the best.
Yeah.
You know, all my S's
What did
are
you
nice.
write before?
I used to write sense. I used to write strobe.
You like the S.
Love. I had a nice S. My S was clean.
Dude,
I have photos of my shit.
That's crazy.
I used to tag Mr. Bozak.
Mr. Bozak?
You know Mr. Bozak from like the EPMD records and shit?
Oh.
They would just shout out Mr. Bozak. That's funny. I just write Bozak like around school and shit. I got caught one time at gym. She was like, yo, stop writing that shit. I know it's you. I'm
That's
like,
great.
I definitely got caught tagging before. But
Skratchy, what was your first DJ name? I know it wasn't
My
Skratchy.
first DJ name?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Kid
I
Cupid.
think it was like Mastro or some shit like that.
damn.
Yeah, and then high school, it's like me and my partner became Itchy and Scratchy. So that's
Yeah,
why.
Scratchy doesn't sound like a good name till you. I know where it
Yeah.
came from.
Yeah, it's a good
So it's
story.
like Itchy and Scratchy.
Yeah.
No,
The
I mean, it
Simpsons.
is a great name, but
I
you
don't
gotta
think so.
stand by Skratchy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like from a DJ perspective.
You'd be surprised. I'm surprised there's not that many Scratchies out there.
I know.
You think it would be a
for
more
real.
common name, though.
Yeah.
There's Scratch.
Yeah.
DJ Scratch.
Scratch.
Scratch, Scribbles.
Scratch Bastard. Yeah.
Scratch Bastard.
But
Scratchy.
Scratchy. I'm surprised.
It's only
you're not
one
more.
Scratchy, dog.
Was your first name 5?
Yeah, I tried to come up with a name, but it just couldn't come up with anything. And I was in a high school rap group, like a bunch of homies, and they're like, yo, you're the 5-foot Asian assassin, dog. I was like, what? You know, like Black Moon at the time, and like
Buckshot
Tribe Called
Shorty,
Quest.
yeah.
There's a guy named 5 Foot. So like, yo, you're the 5-foot Asian assassin, and you're our DJ. I'm like, all right. And then, you know, it became shorter 5 foot, but then it was like 5 foot in Black Moon already. I was like, I think like at one point, like after high school, I was like, I'll just be 5. Fuck it. Everyone just calls
So
me
you've
5
always
anyways.
been 5 then, huh?
Yeah, just been 5. Yeah.
Damn.
Couldn't come up with a name.
Yeah, that's like the hardest shit ever, bro. Coming
What
up with
about
a
you?
name. Damn, I had like so many names. I feel like I was so like uninspired and like first flyer me and my friends like were on. It was like Eric D.
Eric D. and Rakim.
Yeah, it was just like no creativity, and he was like Danny V. You know, like just bullshit. And then I wanted like a fucking name, right? Like a DJ something. And I remember coming up with DJ Focus, and I was like, all right. And then like 2 weeks later, a DJ Focus comes out with a mixer. I was like, well, there goes that.
Oh,
Yeah, he had a
shit.
fader. Yeah,
Focus fader. No, he had a whole mixer.
Oh, he had a whole mixer
And
too?
then like he had a fader series.
Okay.
But it was a whole mixer too. I was like, well, there goes that.
Yeah,
And then
he,
it was
was
like-
he was good too. Like,
And then there was like a promoter. We used to DJ at the arena, which was like, bro, I was like 18 years old.
Was it over here?
Wow.
It was right here on Santa Monica
Yeah.
and like, right, kind of
Yeah.
by here, like by
Yeah.
Gower or whatever. Like right there. Now there's apartments.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So biggest like all ages. It was kind of like some nights was like a gay night. It was like mainly I think like a gay club for the
Right.
most part, but they had like random nights where like
Yeah.
one night was all ages, and it was like a Friday night all ages, and like thousands of kids, bro.
Yeah.
Thousands of kids, and it was like DJ Irene, Hard House.
didn't they call it the circus or something?
So Circus Disco was a different club behind. And I remember seeing Vice DJ there.
Wow.
Like when I just met Vice and I saw he was DJing and I just pulled up and shit. I didn't know him that well yet.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, I was just like mesmerized by like Vice DJing and shit.
Yeah.
And it was like the club was dead.
It's
but it
already
was-
Power 106 Vice.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
wow.
he was like the biggest DJ on Power. And I had just met him through Echo, but I didn't know him that well. And anyway, so the promoter, his name was Joey. One day he was like, we need to get you he was like an interesting little Asian dude, chain smoking cigarettes. I love this guy, bro. He was just like, you need to change your name. You need to just be something more. Like you need to be a star. Like we need to make you a star. And I was like, what the fuck? What does that mean? And he was just like, there's like, at the time it was like these, like using your name and then a different name was like the thing. Like, Richard Humpty Vision, just a lot of the house guys were doing that. Like, I'm trying to use other examples, but like, it's just the first name and then you flip it, right? Yeah. John Summit for a new example, because his last name is not Summit, but
Dom Dollar.
Yeah. So anyway, I was like writing on a napkin like Eric D, and I just started like playing off the D.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yo.
So one of the options was D-Light. Imagine that.
Oh my god.
Eric D-Light.
D-Light.
And then it was Eric D, and then I put Lux, and then there was D's, a bunch of shit. And then I remember being on the phone with him, and he's like paused, and I'm like, fuck, he hates them. He goes, and I was afraid of him because he was like the promoter at the time. Like, the promoter has to like you, or else
for sure.
the gig's over. Yeah. And we're getting paid $75 a night, which was big money at the time, because we before that we weren't DJing nothing.
You know what's crazy? Some people still getting paid $75.
Right. And $75 back then was like maybe $250 today, because you could go get a lot of like Jack in a Box. Now inflation.
Inflation is wild.
So I remember he was just like quiet, and I was like, and he goes, Eric. And mind you, it was like, I always had like a tough time with my name because like I wrote it with a dash at one point.
Yeah.
And the only reason I got rid of the dash, not because GEazy did and I was inspired, it was because of social media.
Yeah.
So it just like was all together. And I was like, let me just keep it this way to make it simple.
Yeah.
But it was always meant to be Dlux. Right. And like Melody still calls me, because he's Melody, not Melody. Right. Same. So
Melody.
So when people hear him call me Dlux, they like laugh, but that's really how it was supposed to be. Yeah. It just turned into something else. But he's Melody. Yeah. He's not DJ Melody.
Right. Yeah. Melody.
Even though that was his play, right? And his name starts with the D.
And he's
so he was like, Eric Dlux.
It's funny how like when you simplify things, it'll work for you in the long run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes like when you give too much complication, it's like
for sure. When you have to explain it, and you're like thinking you're explaining something clever, the fact that you just even have to explain it is it's already a failure.
Lost him.
Yeah. So
like, all right.
So it was literally just, he was like, I love it. And
He took
boom,
like, I love
the next flyer arena had Eric Dlux.
But that was way before Power, right?
Oh, this is like 2000, 99, 2000.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Maybe 99. This was like 99. Yeah,
so
way
you're still-
Power was 04.
Oh
Damn.
wow.
Okay.
03 Street Team, 04 on the radio. So yeah, it was literally just the promoter saying I need a name, and then wrote it on the napkin.
That's crazy.
Damn, it's a good story.
That was a good story, man.
Yeah.
And I liked it because I never felt uncomfortable introducing myself as I got older.
Yeah.
Because I just introduced myself as Eric.
Yeah.
And then if you put it together, you put it together.
Right.
But like when you have to introduce yourself, like, yo, what up? I'm Focus. It was uncomfortable for me, you know?
No, that's like me.
Yeah.
So
I can't
Skratchy.
say Skratchy. Like, wait, what?
Mine
Are you itching?
Yeah.
Mine could be like a name, like
5.
You know.
Yeah, that's normal.
But it fits you though. For some reason, it's
Yo,
just
in
like 5 is
Thailand-
just like
You have all kinds of names, so yeah.
You know what I mean?
What kind?
Fuck. Damn. My nickname is Top.
Hello.
Huh?
You
Your
guys-
nickname is Top?
Like my mom calls me that.
Oh shit.
Top?
Yeah.
What does
Top
that mean?
5.
It's so random.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Oh wow.
Damn.
That's your alias.
That's my alias. I do drum and bass.
Top 5 remix.
Top 5.
Damn.
Wait, so where did Top come from?
Just like my nickname when I was a kid.
So it doesn't mean anything?
Nah. They just call me Top. No idea.
That's so interesting how like parents come up with the most random nicknames. I'm like, well, I don't. They're the creative ones because they come up with shit
Yeah.
like makes no
It's like,
sense.
damn, you got a bowl cut.
Yeah,
Call him
like-
Top.
I had a few nicknames.
What is
Yeah.
it?
One was Battery, and I was like, "Why Battery?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" And they said because when I was younger, like my battery would never run out. Like, I was running all over the
Little
place.
Energizer bunny.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Battery. Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What's another one?
Another one was Tong. Have you? Oh, no, I don't know if you
Tong?
ever-
That's
But I
Tagalog?
think it means sun though,
Oh,
in
Tong.
like Kampampong and like Filipino language. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
I was going to say that's very Asian.
Did you have any?
Very
Like,
Asian.
yeah. Did you have
You got
any?
any Asian nicknames?
Ah, man. No. I mean, in Cambodia, my mother would call me a night.
That's cool.
A night.
A night. And we'd be like, the way I spell my first name is Danet.
Yeah.
And so we like dot night. But it's a French thing. So it's like Danae. That's my first name.
Danae's your name?
Yeah, Danae's my first
Actually, I
That's a
never even knew
beautiful
your,
name, man.
your
Yeah.
actual name.
That's a
Oh,
beautiful
shit.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be
Sexy,
your
man.
fucking name, bro. Act
Damn.
as if.
As if. As if. Yeah. So like.
Damn, you could have been, what's his name?
That's your house name, bro.
Yeah.
Danae. Go play in Ibiza.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I like
actually,
it.
that's a good name.
Yeah.
Danae.
Until my mother's screaming at me for doing something wrong. That's
How does she yell it?
Ah, night.
All right, so now, so hold on, no, back to the thing, yeah. That was
I'll
that
give
was
you
nice.
some good content right now. I'll
That
tell you
was
right
nice to
now.
get to know everyone's name, how they came about. But all right, so now you're getting promos, which promos, if you're a DJ and you had the promo,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah. You
was
was something.
everything.
You was something. Yeah, yeah.
that was everything. I
Yeah.
remember I would go and get records from like Echo. He would
Yeah.
give me like extras because he was on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
And I would DJ little house parties. And I remember specifically the one story that stands out is the Real Slim Shady had just dropped. But when records like that, when something like that is just so big, because Eminem was just a monster
Yeah.
at that time.
I got a great story for you. But go
So
ahead.
the Real Slim Shady just comes out that weekend. The biggest shit. I get promos of it. I DJ at a party. And of course, I play it. And no one cares but the DJ. The DJ is like,
Right.
how the fuck did you get that? And I just felt so good.
Yeah.
Felt so good, bro. It was like amazing.
So to add on to that, the first time there was this, you know, Lyricist Lounge.
Yeah.
Of course.
yeah.
Yeah. And it used to be uptown on Broadway. And I remember I was working Universal at the time doing street teams, putting stickers everywhere. And I got into Lyricist Lounge, 16 years old, shouldn't have been
That's
in there.
crazy.
That's crazy.
And the headliner was Fat Joe and Pun.
Wow.
Right. So, and I saw Twins perform live.
Wow.
Damn.
Right. So that right there like blew my fucking mind. But before that, I think somebody, and Tony Touch was DJing too. And before that, it's either Joe or Tony Touch or something. He's like, yo, we got this kid from Detroit.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And he's like, he got, you know, he's gonna be big, whatever. And it was this kid.
Wow.
Damn.
He was on Lyricist Lounge
Yeah,
album
early,
or
yeah.
mixtape, right? At one
Mhm.
point,
Yeah.
like a verse.
So
Yeah, I remember
at
that.
16, I was in Uptown on Broadway. I saw Eminem for the first time. And then after Eminem did his you know, his set, and Pun and Fat Joe came on, did their set
That's
and
crazy.
did Twins, I was just like,
Was this
Fuck.
pre Dre Eminem?
I think pre-Dre, because
Damn.
this was like probably like 97, 96,
Oh,
95.
yeah,
He
pre-Dre.
was just still doing freestyles. Yeah.
Yeah, so Dre was like 99,
Yeah.
2000-ish.
I think so. Maybe
maybe
90,
before that.
98-ish?
Probably, yeah.
Because I worked at a record store in Vegas, and actually, hiphopsite.com, you like familiar with that, but it's like
Yeah.
online record store, and they had my boss at the time,
Yeah.
Warren Peace, had ties with like that whole camp.
Yeah.
So like, I met Eminem early too.
Yeah, so that was like that was crazy. Like
Yeah.
just and it just like a blink of an eye. You don't really like catch on to it, and then like 5 years later, you're like
The biggest star in
Oh, that was
fucking
that.
hip-hop.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh, so when you
shit.
saw him first, you didn't think like, oh, this guy's gonna be a
Nah,
big
he's
Oh, I
star.
know,
dope.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, isn't a lyricist? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we all be boys.
Especially
and,
you get a
boom bap.
cosign from Fat Joe and
Yeah.
and Big Pun.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I could say it was him from my memory, but it could be somebody else. But I'm so I don't get like crucified, you know what I'm saying, when the shit goes out. But I'm pretty sure it was him.
You're afraid to get fact checked right now?
That check, right. But that was fucking him, bro.
I was also on meth, so I don't know.
I was 16, I shouldn't be in the club. I'm just saying. You know?
Yeah, maybe it was
shit.
maybe it was like That's
All I
funny.
know is, I was a DJ fan, so Tony Touch was DJing. He was there for sure.
dude, Tony Touch, man.
Yeah.
I'll still watch him on like Twitch sometimes.
Really,
Bro,
oh shit.
he's probably on right now, just
Oh,
wasted.
shit.
He's
he
on
gets
like
smacked.
fucking whiskey, just smacked like
Fuck.
it's like crazy. And he's just playing like rare like grooves, like Brazilian house and
Yeah.
like things like that. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Super dope. That's a fucking
Has
goat.
Tony Touch heard your remix?
Yeah, we played it
Yeah.
for him.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Wow,
Damn,
look
the
at that.
Twitch
That's
days.
crazy.
That was
Yeah, we
getting a
passed
Has
lot.
Quiz heard it?
No,
It was like a
No.
Labor Day weekend.
no. You know Dimelo, the record?
Yeah.
From Tony Touch?
Yeah.
So Syph and I
Pre Cypher.
huh?
Cypher Sounds or
It's Big Syph from
Big Cypher, okay.
yeah, from here. He and I were on the street team, and we were just young, like
Yeah.
doing whatever, bro. Like had MPCs, had Pro Tools. We were making party breaks, some that get played to this day.
Still
Babuco
played, yeah.
breaks.
Wow.
The
Get your damn
Yeah,
hands
yeah,
up.
I play that shit till today.
Yeah, it literally gets played around the world. It's crazy. So that all in an MPC to Pro Tools, and then
I'm
we
gonna
were
hold
just,
you. I'm gonna hold you right there though. But what I have listed in my laptop is DJ Vice. But go on.
yeah, no,
Oh, yeah. Well, he put it out. Well,
So that's the thing.
there's a story behind
No, but that one. So there was a lot of party breaks.
Yeah.
That one I remember. Vice came with the white label, brand new record, and it was. He goes, and Vice was like at the time, and Vice and Echo were like in the mixtape world.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah, Hollow
They were
Boys.
trying to be the West Coast version of like
Right.
what Clue and whoever was in New York. And same thing, they were trying to get exclusives, trying to get freestyles, trying to do like I've never heard a West Coast DJ like talk on the mic with the echo before. But they were doing it and they weren't afraid to do it. So I remember it was Fabulous and Nate Dogg. What's the record?
Can't deny it.
Yeah.
Can't Deny
Oh.
It was the original for that party break.
Wow.
Because that was the hottest record at the
That
time.
record's still
Yeah.
tough.
And then Vice was like, we were about to send it to print, bro, because they were funding it. That's why all of them say Hollow Boys, because they funded it. Me and Syph were broke, but we all worked on it collectively. But
Yeah.
like, me and Syph did most of it, and then Vice did that one like drop the, that big moment, and he was like, he goes, bro, we need to put this beat instead. And it was in the club, and I've never heard the song ever.
Oh,
It was
shit.
it was right after Wanksta,
Yeah.
so 50 was already buzzing a little, but he was like this. We're like, no, Wanksta's the one. Like that's the big one. He goes, this is the next one.
Yeah.
And bro, he dropped that shit, and I was like, and it's timeless.
Is that y'all Be Faithful?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Be Faithful, still Be Faithful.
Yeah,
Right, but I'm saying, but Be Faithful was like kind of like a East Coast, moment.
Yeah.
Is this like kind of like the West Coast moment?
Well, the thing is like it never became because it's not a West Coast beat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like
No.
as far as like party brick kind of records, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so, but I guess Be Faithful was that to like, dude, we were just so big on Crooklyn Clan too.
Yeah.
Like it literally crossed over that much. Like I was inspired to do party breaks because of Crooklyn Clan.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
that was like the shit to me.
Yeah, Riz and all them got.
I would literally not drive, but we'd get dropped off on Melrose, hit every record store, and first thing I would do is go to AV8 section.
Wow.
Where's the A?
Facts.
AV8, and I'm like, as soon as I saw Crooklyn Clan, if I saw Fat Man Scoop, if I saw DJ Cool, I knew to buy it.
Yeah.
I didn't have to listen to it. And then there was a couple other ones where I'd buy it and I was like, damn, this shit sucks. Not sucks, but like it just, you know.
Sample Slayers too.
Which,
I didn't
what
know
Sample
that.
Slayer?
Sample Slayer? That was Armand.
Really?
I think so.
It sounds
Don't
familiar.
fact check me, but but they had like good breaks too. But it was on AV8 too.
Okay. I mean, there was
okay.
tons, and that was like what I would look for. But yeah, so we were doing that, and then we were trying. I would love writing. Like, I didn't want to be a rapper, but I love writing, which is why I did the shot shit, just because I love writing.
Yeah.
So I would write raps and just for fun because we had access to record, so just do it. Never to do it, and then Syph was so big into like Latin rappers.
Yeah.
Love Big Pun, love Fat Joe, and love Tony Touch, and loved like even like Delinquent Habits, like things like that. It's funny, he texted me earlier and he's on his way to see Be Real. So he's like, see, he had to
right
change
here. They're performing right here, I think.
his studio. No, he has
Cypress Hills. They're performing at Fonda.
oh shit, tonight.
Soon.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah,
I'll go to
I
that
wasn't
in a
sure if it was
heartbeat.
tonight or something.
No, but he went to like do his stream because he streams a lot.
Oh, okay.
Be Real TV.
Oh,
You know, I got
yeah,
a question
yeah,
for y'all. As big as, speaking of like Latin rappers and all that stuff, as big as reggaeton is, how is that reggaeton movement out here in the West Coast during the golden era for reggaeton back in like that?
Big.
Big,
Yeah.
right?
Huge. Like Gasolina and all that.
All that,
Yeah,
yeah.
huge, bro. It was massive.
Yeah.
Massive.
To a point though, like it was getting played so much at the time. We like when Vegas was like starting to pop.
Yeah.
We couldn't play reggaeton anymore.
Really?
Yeah. It was that big. Like it was like they don't want to hear like none of that. Yeah.
But yeah, like Nori, Oye Mi Canto,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
all those that era,
Right.
massive here,
Yeah.
massive here. You gotta remember too, like it's a huge Hispanic community in
That's
LA.
what I'm saying.
So like it crossed over, even though it technically wasn't like West Coast or LA or anything music, it was still massive.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Because, like, you know, obviously the West Coast is more predominantly like Mexican and, you know, other Latin countries. Like in New York, it was just like straight Dominicans, Puerto
Oh, it's
Ricans.
probably massive out there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I even made like 5 reggaeton mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
it's like,
shit.
you know what I mean? I even got nominated for like a Latin Mix Award or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, it was so big here to the point where stations were flipping to
Really?
reggaeton
Oh,
format.
wow.
Like dead ass, bro. They're not around anymore. But a few stations, our station became like different. In fact, I think Syph and I got on the air faster than we should have,
Right.
because we were in the demo and young.
Really?
And like the boss kind of saw we weren't pushing that movement at all,
Right,
but
right.
we were hip to it, and we were working with Pitt early, and like Pitt would come to our house and like chill, and we'd
Crazy.
sleep at his house in Miami. First time I went to Miami was because of Pitt, and like he took us to the strip club and like very interesting times. But we were in it,
Yeah.
and that's why back to Dimelo, we were so in it where we wrote a rap, and then me and Syph got on. We just put ourselves on the Dimelo song, and then Power and a couple other stations across the West Coast started playing it
Yeah.
because of us, and it was like interesting. But yeah, that was what Skratchy was
That's
talking about.
crazy.
It's big on Twitch, huh?
And then it got a new life during Twitch because fucking
Those requests
Dre
every time-
Sinatra and E-Rock and everyone started playing it, and it became like a joke. But It was funny.
All right, I need to re-up real quick, bro.
Yeah, go get your
I got
re-up.
you,
No,
I
no,
got you.
I'll
No,
take.
I got
I'm
you.
gonna drink some wine. What's up?
I need some wine too.
Yeah.
Do you like
I was gonna
wine?
pour you one.
Yeah, I'll take a wine. I'm gonna see how, because it looks cold. So
It's delicious
Very
too.
nice.
I need some wine. We're drinking
Thank you. Fine.
Sauvignon
that's
Blanc.
it.
Please,
Sauvignon
please,
Blanc.
please, please. All right, so now
All right, wait, Skratchy, what are you drinking? Water? What's going on?
he's not a big drinker.
Playing
This guy.
basketball
Yeah.
You
Cheers.
gotta
Cheers,
go.
bro.
You know.
Can't play
Go
basketball.
run
Good to
Travis.
finally have you here, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a conversation we should have had like a long time ago.
I
I
know.
feel like
That's right,
a
child.
lot of,
That's right, child. That's right, child.
I feel like a lot of, obviously working with a West Coast artist and stuff like that. I mean, I feel like, like I had to learn and play my part with the West Coast DJs because, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very territorial. I don't want to step on nobody's toes. That's how I was raised.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me to get a chance to obviously build with you guys,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, obviously, like, you guys have big names and fucking,
You gotta check in.
I had to check it out. Nah, for real.
Yeah, according to Nick Ferrer, when you get to LA, you
Yeah,
gotta
that's
check
what I'm
in.
saying.
There's no fly zone, bro.
You know what I mean?
Call
Like,
us.
so, like, for you guys, for me to sit down with you guys, I think this is.
No,
like,
likewise, bro.
Yeah, it's always been love,
Because
man.
honestly, we feel the same. Like
Yeah.
New York is intimidating.
Yeah.
It's always been intimidating. Like
Shit.
it's like that's a fucking tough market.
Yeah.
They don't open doors. I think I said this on the pod before, but like my first time, we've been lucky enough to DJ
Yeah.
For
around the
sure.
world, right?
Yeah.
And there's a special feeling. But when I first DJ'd in New York,
Mm-hmm.
it was so special because I knew how territorial they are
Yeah.
too.
Right.
So the fact that I was like, damn, like this kid from LA is not only flying to New York, getting paid to fly to New York
Mm-hmm.
to DJ in a New York nightclub. Like it felt so special.
Yeah.
And it is special. I'm
Yeah,
not
for
like
sure.
underselling it. Like if it hit, bro, like I
Yeah.
really felt it, So yeah, I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Scary too to DJ in New York.
bro, it's so scary.
Was
Even
it
like
the same run we're doing, like the One Oak and like Up and Down, all that, or you're talking about
this
before that?
way before that.
Yeah.
Like Greenhouse. Remember that spot?
I do
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that, but dude, let me try to think. The first club I DJ'd in New York. Oh my god, dude,
Yeah, I don't even remember. I think, fuck.
I honestly don't remember. It was, fuck.
What year? If I could tell you.
Ooh, maybe this might have been, and I'm not talking like DJing like a set for Suja's birthdays.
Yeah.
'Cause those,
No, like actual.
those
Like
are
your own
an
set.
actual
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
I think we were doing Atlantic City and like fucking Connecticut before we even did New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, last time I saw you, a year ago in New York. That's where we played together. Pause. At Somewhere Nowhere.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Yeah.
And that was still scary.
Co-headlining set.
The co-headline. Yo, I was like, how am I gonna go on after this guy? Fuck.
Nah, it was like, yeah, you're gonna open. I'm like, sure, I don't mind. I'm not got nothing to do on a Thursday night. So you open it for 5. Not a problem.
And I was like, wait. And I saw the flyer said quiz. I'm like, quiz. I'm like, quiz. I thought he was from the West Coast.
No, same. No, back to.
No,
damn,
but yeah,
I don't
that was
remember.
fun.
I don't remember where it was, but it was.
Yeah.
It was pre our Up and Down One Oak
Yeah.
run, which was a monthly we had forever.
I think I know.
What was it?
Oh wait, no, this was Vice
Avenue.
there.
Oh, I did. I actually did Marquee.
Pink Elephant.
Dog,
Remember
I
that
don't
spot?
know.
Yeah, I remember.
Was
that
it Pink
spot.
Elephant? Right.
There was Pink Elephant.
Remember Vice
There
was
was
DJing.
the one Barry used to do.
I'm gonna tell you this. When the West Coast DJ, I mean, for me, right? When the West Coast DJ came to New York, you guys always had technical skills at the max. So like, for me, the East Coast DJ was like, fuck. These West Coast motherfuckers gonna come in and body on some like technical shit, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So I'll say this. I thought the same thing, bro. Being from here, I always thought West Coast DJs had not better, but more technical.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially like Bay Area guys,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
they do
Oh
it.
my god.
But when I go to New York and I see someone like Big Ben,
Oh,
bro,
my
like
goodness.
that's a whole different level of skill, bro. Like it's so good.
Mic work, quick mixing.
He will never. He won't even blend a song.
Yeah, it's just
and it's a flawless set.
The selection
that's
is
so
insane.
It's different,
Yeah.
but both so good, bro. Like fuck.
Most DJs in New York are that good.
I'm gonna put this out there. Top 5 DJs.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Top 5. Straight up.
Got to give me categories of what type of DJ.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Just
We'll go around the room. We'll be like,
I would say
person,
just
one
like
person.
if we talk about like nightlife and club and party rocking and all that stuff.
Okay.
Vice.
Top 5. Okay. Top 5. 1 Vice.
I'll do Vice.
Okay.
That's one.
That's one.
But then
Top
we'll go
5.
around. So when you get around, then I'll think.
Okay. How about you go? It's your question.
Five's a lot.
I'm gonna go with my OG DJ Enough. Right. He did a Doka Tuesday in New York City, and I was interning for him. Right. I'm like, I don't know what to expect. I've been to Doka Tuesday before, and I know E is like, whatever.
And we got. I'm gonna let you finish, but we got to talk about heavy hitters and all.
Yeah, for sure. And I heard E play one of the best set ever. And you know, when you're a DJ and you hear a good set, you just fold up and go in the corner and just listen. And that was that. So E, number 1.
Damn.
Wow.
Who's next?
Damn.
Oh shit, we're just doing one.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
we're
do
doing
one.
number
We'll
one.
go
Keep it
around.
going. We'll keep
Okay.
Is it in order?
No,
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
go, like, top 5.
I
like-
mean, for me, E's number 1 for sure.
Wow.
Number 1 in the party rocking scene.
Sure.
Or just all.
Just all, I mean, all round. Well
yeah,
rounded.
party rocking scene.
Yeah.
I mean, the DJ that inspired me to like. I mean, he's thinking. While he's thinking,
Yeah, go
you
ahead.
gotta cut
go
him
ahead.
off.
Go ahead on, dude, please.
I saw live, and I was like, "Holy shit, dude!" I turned from backpack thug to a fucking jiggy DJ overnight. Funkmaster Flex.
Really?
I saw him at Raw,
Wow.
Oh.
and I'm like, "Fuck." This
Was
is
that Raw in
crazy.
Vegas?
In Vegas.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
There's so many, bro.
There's
It's like
so
this is
many.
gonna fuck it up because
It's a hard question.
I can
right?
do
Like-
top 10.
Yeah, there's so
There's a
many.
lot.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give mine to Vice as well, just
Really?
because like
Well, because we grew up with Vice, so
Right,
that's
for sure,
why.
for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
he was like the first, and I might get some shit for this, but I don't care.
Yeah,
Not because I'm drinking wine, because like I have that's how much love I have for Vice, and like we're friends.
yeah.
Like 10 years ago, Vice was like my number 1, and
Vice!
I mean
No,
that,
yeah.
and I mean
Yeah.
that not because he's older now, but
Right.
it was a different time, and
Yeah.
like just in that space, in that music, maybe 15 years ago, Vice.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because even us, like I say all the time, I was a way better DJ before. I'm not impressing anyone no more,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because there's too much on your plate now.
Yeah.
Now you got to make a flyer. You got right.
Right,
But
right,
back
right.
then, think about it was just about DJing, and like the music was different.
Yeah.
The mashup, the this,
Yeah.
bro. I remember going to see Vice at Tao, and I think I did Labo, and then I went back to Tao to see Vice, and like I forgot what big rock band just happened to walk in, and he improvised like a improvise. Sorry,
Give him another cup. Give him another
I'm
cup.
dyslexic. Improvised set to cater to them. I know he didn't have this plan, bro. Because
Yeah.
no one knew they were going to
Yeah.
show up.
You're right.
Did a whole. I wish I knew what band it
Foo
was.
Fighters.
Nah, and it wasn't Foo Fighters, because I know he was. Dave Grohl was there a night for Vice too, but it was a random, not a random band. It was a big band that randomly showed up, and he went into this set, and I was like, dog,
Oh,
like
shit.
I would have like froze.
Yeah.
Right.
He
Vice
went
is good
into it
at that,
then,
man.
and then he
Yeah.
went, and then he went into the other shit, back to the party, and like it was
Like it's nothing
flawless.
seamlessly.
So 15 years ago, Vice, and I'm not. He's still good.
Yeah.
Because I think that about us. I say that about Five. I seen Five, bro. I seen Five 15 years ago. Also, maybe. I walked the same thing. I was probably at a different club.
Yeah.
Came to Tao because that was a spot that stayed late. and this guy's rocking a Motown set, and it was the most flawless set, and like
While he
knows-
had a cigarette in his mouth, fucking.
bro. Cigarette in his mouth, Bud Light here.
Like,
rocking
doesn't
the
even
set,
look like he
no
cared.
emotion. Looks like he's miserable,
Right,
but like,
right.
dog. So my point, like, I think we're all in a different space.
Yep.
So that era, Vice.
Yeah.
Even I'll give 5 one of my top 5 because
Yeah.
15 years ago 5.
Sure.
But
No, remember back in the day, Vice was
Break.
doing.
We're gonna give a hug break.
Vice was DJing in LA and Vegas like 5-6 nights a week.
Yeah.
But remember, Mondays he would do that. What was that? The hip hop party.
Yeah.
And then Tuesdays he does like an indie party.
Yeah.
And like the next like Wednesday, Thursday was like open format. So like
Yeah.
he really just rocked every type of
I mean,
party.
have you heard his mixtape, the Breakfast
Breakfast
Clubbing?
Clubbing. Yep.
It's like 80s, new wave
Legendary.
and shit.
Yeah.
I kind of have it in my laptop somewhere, but
I engineered it. I was on Pro Tools while he did it. Bro, go listen to that today. Is still like,
Yeah,
what the
still
fuck?
relevant.
Wow.
What was he on? You know, like he's just. So yeah, Vice for me.
Yeah. Vice definitely.
wow.
All right, number 2. Oh, we're not in specific order,
No,
right?
it's just
Okay,
so far.
so
I mean,
number
like-
2 or top
Yeah.
Skratchy.
I guess we already said 5.
So,
Dlux.
so you say 5?
Aw.
Fucking 5.
Damn.
Top 5.
I mean, there's so many. So it's
No,
like-
no, I'm saying like that's your name,
oh,
bro.
top 5. Yeah. Dude, Funk Flex,
Yeah.
Big Ben, War
Yeah,
and Peace.
for sure.
He's actually like showed me the way of how to like really like rock clubs, like because he was the resident at Raw and he was my boss at hip hop site.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, stop mixing songs and scratching it, just drop it.
Yeah.
So
I have an important one.
Yeah.
AM.
AM, of course.
AM
That's
like
who's on the
was I still remember the first time I've ever seen him
Yeah.
Yeah.
in Vegas,
Yeah.
and bro, he just fucking blew my mind.
Yeah.
Blew my mind.
I think I saw Amen in Miami.
Yeah.
And Amen in Miami was a different.
Oh yeah.
That was his electro days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was special.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else?
I think for me, I mean, I could probably go down the list. Is like enough DJ Self
Oh yeah. Do yourself.
as an entertainer. I mean, I would say this: DJ Self and Mr. C, rest in peace. Those two are like a clone of each other. When it comes to like, I guess like entertainment or like interaction,
Crowd work.
crowd mic control and all that, you were just like, you don't know what room you're in. If they're DJing, you're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They're up there for sure.
Kid Capri.
Yeah. Kid
I seen him live. Holy
Kid
shit.
Capri, I would say Kid Capri is probably 5 or 6. For
I've
sure.
seen him off and on though. Like
Yeah.
as far as like one time, like first time I saw him, I was
Yeah.
blown away. Second time, it's like he was kind of checked out.
Oh, when he played
Yeah.
at Tao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, they pulled him.
Yeah. Shit.
It's a different scene.
I opened
Yeah.
for him
Yeah,
one time.
and I would say Flex and Big Ben
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, like they're and what am I saying? Fucking Camelo and Cypher
Camelo.
Sounds.
Oh my God,
Oh my
Camelo.
god.
Cypher Sounds, too.
Warning.
Syph opened for Flex that night when I saw them too.
Oh
Syph was
my
dope, too.
god!
Yeah.
I mean, right? You're like you said,
You could
10,
do
top
10,
10 for
yeah,
sure.
you could
do
Like,
10. That's a lot.
Holy fucking
Camelo.
Like we were like something about Camelo, man, and that
He does
He'll
that,
do like
he
7
does that
nights.
hand rub.
He'll do 7 gigs a night.
that
Holy
motherfucker
shit.
brings out the city.
Wait, weren't you like with him? No, it
No.
was someone else.
Recently?
No, like fucking. Never mind.
I haven't seen him
drunk.
in a long time.
Yeah.
Years.
good.
already.
No, he's great.
He's
Big
great.
Ben, great.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Ben in a minute, but yeah, like
I love Ben.
enough.
But also, like, I
Yeah.
think as we're talking, there's so many different eras. You know,
Yeah.
they're just like new dudes now, like Miles Medina,
Yeah.
like these
Right.
guys, like
Four Color Zach.
Color Zach, fucking Jay Espinoza.
Yeah.
Like these dudes are so good,
And
bro.
overseas too, like like
For sure.
Japan, like DJ Iku.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yuto. Fucking.
yeah. It's just like
yeah,
you can literally just break down an era and like
Yeah.
do top 5 per generation.
Yeah, that was a bad question. Sorry, yo.
No, that was a good question. It was a good question,
Yeah.
bro. It's just a difficult question.
It's a nerd question. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
we all
Each person has their like
you know what
their
I'm saying?
personal top 5
Yeah.
because of how they were like
Right.
while they were
Right.
DJing.
Like I can say, like growing up, like in my scratch, whatever DJ era, Easy, you know, Mellow,
Yeah.
J Rock, Babu.
Oh, yeah.
Mellow
Yeah.
D's like one of my
D-Styles.
favorite DJs of all time.
Yeah.
Like just like didn't even mention him, but like
Right.
Yeah. Mello's
because
the
to
greatest.
me, I'm thinking like clubs, and he retired from
Yeah.
that life. So,
Right.
We were still in a poker chat with him. What up, Mello? Doughboys in the building.
but bro, even like Mr. Mauricio and like
Oh,
Rock the Con,
Mauricio,
Rock the Con, like early
Rock
on, like
the
bro,
Con,
these guys
yeah.
were beasts.
Dude, Crooked. Still the grimiest.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Good luck editing this video.
No, we got love for Crooked. We can't, we're not the
No, I was just saying, like, well,
so many
yeah,
like,
yeah.
top
so
5,
many,
like,
so many hot
yeah.
takes. Damn, yeah, that's a good question, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was
sorry,
a
I
good one.
fucked that over.
That one actually should have been like prepped before.
Yeah.
But this is, I mean,
Nah,
this is
we
what
don't
y'all
need
wanted,
prep
right?
here.
Organic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just go for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me, I was just thinking the biggest difference with the East Coast and the West Coast
Yeah.
was the mic work.
Yeah.
Oh no! I mean, mic work and the way they drop shit, man.
But I mean, like, for me growing up, the West Coast DJs,
Yeah.
I never saw them like on the
Yeah,
mic that
no,
much
no.
compared to the
It
East
wasn't a
Coast
thing.
guys.
I was like, why is Flex playing this song not from the beginning, but to the part where it's like at the end? I'm like, wow, you
Bro,
know?
that's big. Oh my! I
Oh,
saw.
dude,
I went.
like,
I was in New
they're
York.
playing the best part of the
last year.
songs.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I was
and that's
in New
what I
York last
learned.
year and walked in.
Yeah.
It was Big Ben. Holy shit, bro! First of all, he has.
No, you're in the chat.
He
I
has a
remember
mic
you're in the
stand,
chat. Yeah.
and he has like his mic right in front of him the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Bro,
So was he doing that
come-
back in the day with
dropping
vinyl?
it from the bridge, coming to this,
Yeah?
coming to that. No, this was like a year ago.
No, but I'm saying back then he was doing like the quick mixing on vinyl, right?
Bro, they're quick on vinyl too.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
Riz.
sure.
How the fuck they do that?
Yeah,
Riz.
Riz is like the only DJ I know that get. I mean, I don't want to put it out there like that, but like the older he gets, the better he gets.
Right,
Dude,
You know what I'm
Riz
saying? It
is
just
mixtape-
doesn't make sense.
I used to. His mixtape used to open for me.
live from Brooklyn, right?
No.
the sample one. No.
And maybe I'm thinking the Scissor Hands one.
Oh, SZA.
Remember
yeah,
that one
SZA,
with
yeah.
the with
SZA.
the with the samples?
Yeah,
the
SZA.
Scissor
Oh my
Hands
God.
one.
And Five's
Damn.
But
classic.
both of those guys.
Soul joints.
Oh, I got two.
Oh yeah, the Soul Joints was
Classic.
a opener for us. Do you remember those mixtapes? 5 Soul Joints.
You don't remember. It was like mainly like a West Coast
How does
thing.
it start? What was the first song?
No, it was like
I'm gonna take a
fucking like Samantha Ronson and like AM was like, oh wait, I was like, oh you're that, oh, I play your, oh shit, Soul Joints. I was like, what the fuck? Like AM's playing my shit.
Bro, you know who else like I would open for in Vegas and that would blow my mind? MOS.
yes.
And Barry.
Yeah.
Barry was.
They
oh,
were
man.
so good too. Like, god damn, who are these fucking guys?
Yeah, Barry. I love Barry.
But that's that East Coast.
That is just different. It was just different. And Vice was the first one for me
Yeah.
that took influence from New York and was teaching that to me.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
remember being 18 years old and I was DJing the club, and I knew he was coming and I was
Yeah.
nervous, and I was
Hey yo.
bro, I can't talk anymore.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna show up, and I was nervous, and I was trying to impress him.
Fuck you, Five.
Bro, I was trying to impress him by like mixing the way he does on the
Yeah.
radio,
Yeah.
or the way radio
Right,
guys,
right.
Like
instrumental,
instrumental,
Yeah.
cutting it in with the snare, you know, that type
Yeah.
of bullshit. And I'll never forget. Changed the way I DJ to this
Wow.
day. He was like, and I was like, oh, what'd you think? He was like, oh, you're good. But and I love how he was honest, because like,
Yeah.
imagine if he was never
Yeah.
honest to me.
Yeah.
He was like, but in the club, like, don't play instrumentals. Like, just
Yeah.
like, don't like surprise them.
Right.
Don't
Same
let
thing
them.
Warren said to me. Same shit.
And I
Yeah.
was like, damn, I was bummed and shit. Like, went and ate fucking Jack in the Box, like in the press. I was sad that I like
Yeah.
disappointed Vice, but I learned.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, for sure.
And I was like, okay.
I got a good story
and then
for
I
you,
started
too.
paying attention.
Yeah.
And then I would hear him on the radio.
Yeah.
And I have tapes, and he would drop shit. Drop Benjamin's Party Break.
Ooh.
Slam it. Slam. And
Too
I was
soon.
like, nah, bro. Not too soon. It's not Diddy, the Crooklyn Clan. You know? The Crooklyn Clan one. How did it go? How was the Party Break again?
All my real life.
Yeah.
All my real life.
Yeah.
Put your hands up.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, what were we?
No, I was gonna say like, I remember like I had to open up for Enough, and this is when I was interning for him, and this shit stabbed me in the fucking heart. He goes, and I was rocking, like it was like an open format. I was playing old school, new school, everything, and I felt like I bodied. The people were moving right, and he looks at me. He goes, "You're boring."
Oh
Wow.
shit!
I was like, "What the fuck?" He goes, "Why were you just standing there?" He was just like, "Dance, do something. You're boring." I was just like,
Were you
even
on the
though-
mic?
No, it was.
Okay.
It was like one of those type of events was just music only type of
Okay,
thing.
okay.
And you know, like when you're in the zone, you just like dig in and just throw records on, and you know. And he was just like, "You're boring." I was just like, "What the fuck did I do?" And then he was just like, "Man, you just gotta put on a show.
Yeah.
Even if you're rocking, put on a show, act out, do something, act as
Act as if.
Act as if.
You know what I'm saying?" And then I was just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
fuck."
But we gotta respect the OGs that will be honest.
Yeah,
like
you
it's
gotta-
not easy to be honest like that, you know?
No.
Yeah.
Like if we go see someone like, how'd you do? Oh yeah, you killed it. Like it's just the easy way out,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
To be honest is really difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your game changed and
Right.
got better because of his honesty,
Absolutely.
which is dope.
Absolutely.
Wait,
Damn.
you were interning at Hot for him?
So in 2007, I was interning at Hot 97. 2006, I was interning at Hot 97. In 07, I got hired to do like, you know, whatever, promotions department, video,
Street team or what?
all that. And then like around 2008, 9-ish, Enough was just like, yo, can we work? I was like, yes. So what do you need me to get coffee or something? You know what I'm saying? And then me and him just like, we automatically clicked. And he, with the grace of God, he took me on and like showed me everything that he could show me. And then, you know, I was working for him, shooting videos for him, going with him to the club, setting him up and all that stuff. Like everything an intern would do. And then, you know, 2012, 13-ish, that's when they gave me a stamp. But like, all right, you know, they had a meeting. It was like, yo, what's up with Quiz? Should we put him down to the heavy hitters? And there was just like, yes. So
Jump them in.
Yes.
All right, for the listener that grew up, obviously, probably younger,
Yeah.
that doesn't
for sure.
know, can you explain heavy hitters? Because to me, it's legendary. Like I come from radio, I know what heavy hitters is.
Right.
Not because we had our very own Felly Fell.
For sure.
Repping it fucking
Right.
all day, every day.
Yeah.
But I also knew the history with Enough.
Right.
So
So the heavy hitters is like more of a fraternity, a brotherhood. It's not an agency where if you get down, you get gigs and stuff like that. It's more of a coalition. Like I said, a fraternity of brothers who really support and really love each other. It's outside of business and all, like we really get together. We have a retreat every year. It's more of like it's just a group of brotherhood. You
It's
know
all
what I'm saying?
DJs, right?
All DJs, you know,
yeah.
from all over the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and in order to get down with us, is you got to get voted in. You know what I'm saying? You got to be voted in. You got to be big in your market. You got to bring something to the table that nobody is doing. You know what I'm saying? And it is just like for a DJ to get that heavy hits. It's just like, fuck, I just graduated into the big leagues. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's like, and you know, and for me it's different because I got to work with Hefe. You know what I'm saying? Like directly one-on-one.
Yeah.
And he didn't make it easy for me
Yeah.
at all. So it was just like,
Like you earned that.
Is
shit.
there
Yeah.
what? Was there a business in that at all?
as far as what?
Like, I don't know. Like, it's a brotherhood, but like, is there any upside even to enough?
Oh, for sure. I mean,
what's the like? How did it make sense for him to start this? Is what I'm saying.
so I mean, another podcast, he broke down why like he did it, but like for the most part, it was just like, you know, getting a collective of all the big motherfuckers in their regions to be a part of this movement and respecting the movement and being the biggest clique in the game. Until today, it's 25 years to the date. Like, yo,
That's
it's
crazy.
still the biggest DJ crew.
how many
in
members?
the
How
game.
many members?
I would say close to 100
Right
oh,
now?
shit.
internationally.
Yeah.
And are you
Damn.
guys still recruiting?
Yes.
Because isn't it Leeds heavy hitters?
Leeds,
Yeah.
DJ Lee's a
From
heavy
Japan?
hitter.
Yeah.
From Japan. We got a few in Europe. Predominantly East Coast. Obviously, DJ Felly Fell, the OG, is down with us. Obviously, DJ Bebe from Texas. Like all the if you Bebe, yeah,
Juggy from Salt
Juggy
Lake.
for Salt Lake. So all the key players, and it's crazy how it sounds. All the key players across the world is down with the heavy hitters.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
And it's just like a sense of pride. It's like being
Yeah.
part of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Enter the 38th chambers.
Enter the 100 chambers.
It figures like you guys should be a part of it. To be honest with y'all, like the way y'all
We're part of
motherfuckers-
HMC, dog.
That's what I'm saying. But still, I'm just saying.
We're 3 deep. no, we got a few other members.
HMC suckers.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, man, like as far as DJing, like you would hear the stamp and shit like that.
Yeah,
You're like,
nah.
No, it was
Fuck,
big.
man, like,
Big. No,
you know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
And it was birthed from an era where you wanted to be part of
Yeah,
something.
for sure.
Like, a part of me wanted to be on the Beat Junkies. Obviously, never had the talent, but like
Yeah.
you just want to be a part of something, you know? Like it's
sure.
Yeah.
it's like it was special, you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
Like even in like early agency days, right?
Yeah.
Like it was like fuck AM stars Dexstar and like god damn you want to be part of Dexstar and then like you got Vice on the Scam Artists, like you got to be part of Scam Artists. Like it was small and clicky and it was like how do we be and it was not easy to be a part of it
Yeah.
Right.
at all, which is what made it special.
For sure.
And that's what you're saying. Heavy hitters is like you got to get voted in. That's like
For sure.
Yeah, that was.
You get
early
denied,
agency
it's
days,
like-
yeah.
I mean, all I'm saying is in front of God, in front of y'all, man. I put a lot of work in, bro.
Well,
Just,
you started.
Did you ever get
2007,
denied?
Yeah.
Yeah.
did you get denied a
2013,
couple
yeah.
times?
No, not at all. I think was like I brought something different to the table. I think at the time was like during the blog era, as far as
Oh,
hip hop.
Yeah.
So I created like I had a lot of blog videos that was all over, like interviews and shit like that, like freestyle videos with me and enough. You know what I mean? I created
Like
told
hot new hip hop era
Yeah.
and shit.
type right. So I told E like, yo, E, this is there's no other big DJ that has a blog. I was like, you gotta create something. Like you'll probably be the biggest DJ that created a blog. And he was probably like the first one to do it. And then we had like
Oh yeah,
freestyle.
it was like that's enough, right?
That's enough.com.
Yeah,
So
I
we had
remember.
like freestyle from like J. Cole before he just got signed with Rock and all that stuff. So it was just like, you know, the blog era was a beautiful time, and
Yeah.
I guess that's what I brought to the table.
That's
and,
dope,
and
bro.
motherfuckers
That should
did-
be something you should be proud of.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't really understand that, but then now, like 10, almost like 5-8 years later, they were like, "Yo, we're sitting on a lot of content." And then after that, everybody.
And then it became like,
Then everybody was like, "Oh, I got a blog. This is
Yeah.
a blog."
Everyone got a blog.
Yeah. So-
yeah, no, for sure. It was almost like trying to like make drumline, huh? That's what it feels like, bro.
Yeah,
like trying to
man.
make drumline. Love that movie.
Nah, but what you guys is doing, man, I don't know, man. You guys are really changing the game with HMC too, man.
Thank you, bro.
Nah, you guys are really doing it. Like the club game, if you're not playing the HMC edit or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of missing out on something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that was the fun part for us, is like being able to be in it,
Right.
and then be on the other side too, you know,
Right,
because like we kind of were able to filter out what doesn't work, and what works. Obviously, every DJ it's funny because I think we can be vocal about it, but like early on, we were too in our world.
Yeah.
Where like some people were like, HMC's not for me. I don't play like big clubs.
Yeah.
I play bars, and you guys don't cater to bar DJs. Like, so we had to learn to adapt to every wedding DJs to, you know, it was a learning curve, and we had to learn. But like the beauty that kept us, you know, going 10 years strong is because we're in it, and we're still in it.
Active,
Yeah.
It's like for us, by us type of situation.
Listen, you guys definitely set the tone for a lot of for a lot of open format or whatever club DJ or house DJs. So it's like for you guys to give us a source of what that, you know, food is like or the fuel is like. I mean, like,
Yeah, man.
you guys really, you know what I mean?
All right, so now, did you get on the air
I got on the air.
at Hot?
Yeah. So I get on occasionally, holiday weekends here and there.
Okay.
Which is
You
cool.
guys had the wildest DJ booth, bro. Coming from
I saw
Power.
videos, yeah.
Coming from Power was like DJ priority. Like
Yes.
the whole day was a mix show. So
Yes.
we had the best system.
Mixer,
I went to New
two
York.
turntables.
I went to New York. You guys had like a Gemini 19-inch mixer, and then a turntable here, and then a turntable here.
Oh,
Like this.
shit.
And that's how the club setups in New York were back in the day.
Yeah, it was like club setup.
Yeah.
It was the wildest shit.
No, so from what I was told, the reason why that DJ booth is the way it is, it was because of Dr. Dre. For Ed Lover and Dr. Dre.
Oh,
Really?
So his stomach was too big.
Oh, shit.
Right? I mean, this is from what I
This is a legend, right?
Right.
The
This is from what I gathered. He was too big to have a turntable and mix it in the middle.
I didn't even know they were on
so
Hot.
Fuck.
Right, Ed Lover and Dr. Dre in the
Yeah.
morning.
Well, I just knew them from fucking Yo MTV Raps.
Nah,
Yeah,
they
Dr.
were-
Dre can cut too.
They were the morning show at
Yeah.
Hot 97. So I guess he was too big. So they had the mixer and they had the turntables to the side, and then all that stuff. And so that he could do his thing.
Damn.
So that what I
way.
was told.
Is this 90s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
see,
early 90s.
obviously-
Yeah, Joe MC rappers in the 80s.
So obviously I didn't know. Back then, like,
But they still
radio
like
was
they
regional.
never changed it.
right. So it was like Ed, Lisa, and Dre on Hot 97 back in the day.
Well, Hot 97 moved since, so now they're in a different building.
Yeah,
but
for
I'm
sure.
sure it's a different
Yeah.
booth. But yeah, when I first went,
Yeah.
dog, I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
It felt so special going up there.
Right.
I forgot who I went with. It was an artist.
Yeah.
And we went with the label, and we were walking with the artist, and then it was just like super, like, just magical. I was
Yeah,
like,
for
oh
sure.
shit, this is Hot 97. Like, are we gonna go downstairs and like get shot? Like, I don't know. It was just like you just hear stories, like, because I think we were with like Lloyd Banks. It was someone like, well, I was afraid. Because it was like G Unit era where they were dangerous.
That was during the hip hop cops.
Yeah, bro. And I
Yeah.
think we were with like Lloyd Banks.
Yeah.
Not with him, but whoever the
Right,
label
right,
rep
right.
was invited us because we were in town.
It's probably with Renee.
So funny story. Renee took, man, what year was this? 2000. I think we were like street team kids, me and Big Syph. Renee took us he was going to take us to a music video that 50 was filming. I forgot what video it was. And then he took us in the truck. We go to the G Unit office, and then he was like, and I think Syph, for some reason, Syph wanted to buy like a chain. This is like new money, need some bling. This bling era.
Yeah.
So Renee took us to 50's jeweler, the one that did the spinning chain.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to say it was like in Jersey, somewhere far.
Yeah.
So we go, bro. We're window shopping for like an hour and a half.
Sheesh.
Renee's like mad, like bro, like, and can't pull the trigger, afraid to shop. we both end up buying the smallest diamond rosary. It was a diamond cross into a rosary.
Gee.
I still have it.
Wow.
And I want to say it cost like $1,500, which was fucking like $1 million. It felt like $1 million. It felt like I was like taking a loan to a house. It took an hour and a half to make that decision because we were afraid. But we wanted to shine.
Yeah.
Bro, bought that little chain. We went to the photo shoot with 50 Cent. And I remember, like I said, I was afraid. This is when like 50 came to power and like bulletproof vests. This was like a scary time.
Yeah.
Like the whole, like crate beef with everyone. I want to say he had beef. This was even beef with like, no, I don't know. I forgot who it was with. But it was like G Unit, there's a shooting.
Yeah.
So we go and like they're filming this video. I think it was a Lloyd Banks video. It might have been that same trip.
Yeah.
And 50's
Crazy.
sitting there on like MySpace looking at something by himself. And Renee introduces us to him and then he's just the nicest guy. Oh, what's up, y'all? Like first time in New York, where y'all from? And like whatever. He was just like super nice. And I was like, that's different. I was like so scared to meet him.
Yeah.
But bro, anyway, met him and then he took us back. Renee probably wanted to get rid of us so fast. We went out that night. I forgot. I think Vice was at like the OG Marquee.
Yeah.
And like it was
shit.
OG Marquee,
Yeah.
bro. And I think like Britney Spears was there. And like me and Syph in our fucking little ass chains, we thought we were hot.
Oh my god.
Bro, it was like so stupid.
Yeah. My first encounter with 50 was like you said, nicest guy ever.
So
Nicest
nice.
guy ever.
I was like polite and I was like, the fuck? I thought you were like G Unit, like fucking shoot Ja Rule and like many
crazy.
men, you know, like
He still has beef with everyone.
yeah, he still does. Like he does it more in
He's
a
just like
troll
more
way
trolling,
now,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
So
and
funny.
it could have been troll back then, but it was
Yeah.
just scary.
Right.
But yeah, anyway,
I mean, I'll tell you this: being that hot, I think the best thing about being a Hot 97 was being a fly on the wall
oh, for sure.
and hearing all the stories.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I tell you right now, I mean, it won't pop up in my head right now, but like hearing all the stories from like Enough,
Angie
Flex,
Martinez,
Angie, Mr. C, Red Alert.
legend.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and shouts out to Red Alert. He commented on one of my page on my post a couple years ago. He was like, "Man, I haven't seen you. Hope you're doing well."
Damn.
And it's just like to get that from Red was like, that's the God.
That's God. I just saw him on. I was watching the Tribe,
Yeah.
a Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
The
Induction
Hall of
to
Fame of
Hall
Rock
of
and
Fame.
Roll,
Yep, yep.
and they brought him on the stage as they should.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's the one that like gave
Yeah.
him a shot.
And he
Someone
all-
was
yeah.
related to him. I don't know if Jerobi. Someone was related to him, and they're like, "That's your cousin, like, or that's your uncle this
Yeah.
whole time."
Yeah.
Like, give him, it was someone from Tribe
Yeah.
was related to him.
I'm pretty sure, like for you guys, or for you, like being at Power, and you know, the being a fly on the wall over there,
Bro, what?
It just to be in that moment, to hear the stories, be a part of it. I mean, I
And
think
it was a
that's
special time back then too.
special
Was,
time.
radio was like
Yeah.
what fucking Spotify and Apple Music is today. Like
Yeah,
it was
it's a big
just
deal.
that big. It was the only place.
right.
So every artist came up there, and to be able to, bro, I had Janet Jackson on my show.
Gee.
Fuck, I took a shot with Mariah Carey. Like
Wow. Goals.
everybody.
I tell you this, Mariah Carey touched me, and I was just like, holy shit. Like,
The song or
no,
she touched you?
me. She touched me physically. Because I was working in the video department at Hot, and she's like, sweetie, you're getting the wrong angle right now. I was like,
Oh shit.
Oh, she's different.
She's
bro.
like, what do you want me to do? She's like, she walked over, and she was interviewing Angie at the time. She walked over, she touched my shoulder. She's like, shoot here. I was like, okay.
Bro, damn.
So when we had her on the show,
Okay.
when we had her on the show, she showed up with like 15 people, went to the little green room and whole makeup session, like full on like makeup, like if a movie's about to be shot. And I'm like, this is like a radio
True
show.
diva, yeah.
I don't even think we had a video guy
Yeah.
at the time. Like it was straight radio.
Wow.
And she just had to be
ready at all
glam.
times. Yeah,
Ready at all
ready at all
times,
times.
like
That's
you
what
said it.
superstar should act as if.
Act as if.
Act
if
as
you
if.
get away from this podcast,
Is
act as
Can we
if.
can we give a background on act as if?
You tell me.
So I started saying it because
Ow,
I just
Jesus
recently
Christ.
became obsessed.
Hit my fucking head on this shit.
Oh shit!
God damn it. No, go
You
ahead.
all right,
Yeah,
bro?
I'm good.
We don't have insurance over here. Insurance policy expired. But let me get some wine. Is there any more wine?
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfuckers better hurry up. I gotta pee like a motherfucker.
Go shit. Go pee, bro. I gotta tell a story.
I want to be a part of this story.
So
this fucking wine's hitting, like you said.
I was.
God damn, you gave me a little squirt here.
That was all. Hey, pause. That was
Escort.
that was a major pause. No, like I'm always watching documentaries. People that listen to this podcast knows, and I'm always like sharing anything I take away from it. So I'll give a brief
Yeah.
background. I fucking didn't know who this guy was. I discovered Neil Bogart, which was, and I accidentally saw a 10-second clip of this guy, and I was like, there's some, I don't know what, he just spoke for 10 seconds and it hit me like it was magical, and I was like, had to fucking Google this guy, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then it turns out there's a movie about him that came out a year ago.
Jeez.
It's called Spinning Gold, and he's the founder of Casablanca Records, which still exists. So I was like, what the fuck? So I watched the movie, buy the movie, because I knew I would like it. And then, or my girl was like, just buy it. She knows like I'm into shit.
Yeah.
And I was going to rent it. I was like, she saw I was debating rent, buy. She goes, just buy it. I was like, I bought it. So obsessed. So now I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm like looking up this guy's family. Turns out a friend of mine knows his son. He told me about his son. So I'm like, whatever. And I randomly, he just did an interview with some guy. So I watched the interview and I was like, damn, this guy's songwriter, wrote SOS for Rihanna,
Wow.
discovered tons of people. So he's telling his story. And one of the takeaways was, he goes, yeah, my mom always told me, act as if. And what that means is like, act as if you want to say, I want to be an A&R, act like you're an A&R.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, I was fucking an intern and I wanted to be an A&R and I knew I had the ear. So act as if. So I made business cards and I went out and I acted as I was an A&R. And I went up to artists like, hey, I'm an A&R at this agency or label. Act as if. So that's the little background. That's a quick background.
Yeah.
I could rant forever about this story, but
he had a viral moment last week, so with that interview. So
yeah.
Send me that video.
I'll send it to you. Yeah, it's a
sure.
it's a good watch.
Yeah.
All right, that was a quick pee break. Bathroom break. Beep. Yeah, all right, so
Yeah.
let's fast forward to today. You're getting ready to go on tour.
Go on tour. Yes.
You are G-Eazy's DJ.
Mhm.
How did that happen? How did that come about?
Well,
I know there's a big gap in between like Hot 97 and like to G-Eazy, but
yeah, well, it connects with Hot 97, to be honest with you.
oh, okay, perfect.
So when I was working at Hot, I was obviously working with the video department and doing stuff with that'senough.com and the videos and the blogs and stuff like that. So I don't know how his stuff came across my plate, but I was just like, when it did, I went to Enough. I was like, yo, you have to interview this kid. This kid's gonna blow. And sure enough, I went to his website. I emailed him, like literally emailed him. It's like, my name is DJ Quiz from Hot 97. This is what I do, blah, 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 blah. 4 hours later, his manager, Matt, hit me. He was like, we'll be in New York next week. I was like, cool. Hit me when y'all here. I'll bring you up to the radio station. And sure enough, a week later, I took him up to the station. He interviewed with Enough, for Hot 97 and that's
What songs did he have back then?
Back then, he didn't have anything.
Oh.
Was it like a mixtape you found, or how did you hear him?
I think what attracted me to G was
his leather jacket.
And Thriller. It something clicked. It was just like, all right, this kid, nobody's talking about him. He has like almost 3 to 5 million views on all his YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I was like, what is not connecting right now?
Right.
And then I was like, yo, there's something about this kid, and he's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's just like his presence and stuff. He looked like James Dean, but
Yeah.
he
He had a
raps.
look.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, he sounds like Wayne. He sounds like Drake a little bit. Like, he's a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a rapper's rapper. And sure enough, you know, he just came up. And then I took him to the station and introduced him to the music director at the time. I had him sit down with Enough, do an interview. And then sure enough, like, probably like maybe 6 months later, he dropped a record. And it was buzzing.
Which record? Do you remember?
I think it was Far Alone.
Oh yeah.
Far Alone was a great record, and I was
Yeah,
pushing
it was a
it.
big record.
Obviously, it was. I felt like it was a regional record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we just built that connection. And then, like, whenever they would come into town, it was like, "Yo, we got this event. You want to DJ for us?" I was like, "Of course, cool, definitely." And then, like, you know, we just built a relationship to, you know, whatever. And then in 2013, 14, it was like, "Yo, we want to try you on tour with G." I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, all right, the first tour, we're gonna open up for Drake and Wayne on the Drake versus Wayne tour. I was like,
No big deal.
shit,
Say
okay. All right, cool.
Small tour.
A small tour. All right, we're just opening up for Drake and Wayne. And then I tried it out, and we spent like a week on the road. And then I was like, you know, it was different because, you know, you really don't know the artist, but you don't know the artist.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, from a DJ background, you'll do what you can to, you know, provide
Right.
your.
Was this your first time DJing for an artist?
No.
Oh, okay.
But like I had some prior experience.
Who's some artist you worked with before?
Before him was a rapper called Bishop Naru, and then another rapper called Locksmith. He was from the Bay as well.
Mhm.
And then you know, I had some prior experience with those guys. And then you know, with G, they tried me out. And then
So when you went on the road with G-Eazy,
yeah,
were you doing clubs around New York at the
Yes.
time? Did you
Yes.
have to like sacrifice gigs to go on the road with him?
absolutely, 1000%.
Was there any doubt that you would want to rather go take your sure money at a club versus go try out?
So the thing was, and I'm pretty sure you guys would agree with me, it was like, once you get in the mix of doing the same things over and over and over and over again, it gets kind of boring.
Boy, I tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I act as if.
Right. So I was like,
As if you're a house DJ now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's just like, all right, I believe in the product, right? You got to believe in whatever you're trying to go for. So I believe in the product. You know, his management hit me. He's like, we want to try you out. All right, cool. I did it, whatever the case. And then, you know, a part of me was like, I'm going to sacrifice a lot of street money to be on the road with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of paid off, obviously.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
I mean, I'd say 10
you know,
years ago.
10
Yeah.
over 10 years
later.
ago, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then after the Drake versus Wayne one, I didn't hear anything from him, right? His management, I was like, fuck, all right, I'm gonna go back to DJ clubs and DJ weddings and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And then I get a call from his management, his manager, Matty. He was like, we need you to go on this run. I think G wants you for sure. I was like, shit, I got a wedding. All right. Then he goes, how much you buy you out of this wedding? I was like, just pay me what they're gonna pay me. Boom. From that point on, I've been with the kid ever since.
Wow.
Yeah. And then
Did you do the Fonda here? Like probably 10 years ago?
yeah.
So
Definitely, yeah.
I talked about this, I think, when Noodles was here. It's like I get a text from Lori G. She worked the label.
Lori.
So Lori was like, hey, you guys want to go see G-Eazy at the Fonda. I was like, who the fuck is G-Eazy? And I was like, and I looked him up, and I was like, damn, this guy he has a look,
yeah.
thing, right?
So, bro, and I'm telling you, at that time, and almost to this day too, I don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's hard to get me to support your shit.
Right.
Like, not in a bad way. It just got too much priorities. Like, or
For sure.
it's hard to like pick a priority. But I remember Ever and I were like, I want to go. I need to go see this G-Eazy guy. Bro, we went. I've never heard of him. Never heard a song.
Yeah.
Went to the Fonda, and it's just packed, and everyone's singing every word. And he got the swag. Bro, I was like, who is this? Like you said, James Dean.
It was all babes too, right?
All babes.
Yeah.
Bro, it's all babes. And I was like, who is this guy, bro? Like slick, right?
Yeah.
Been a fan ever since.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I get it.
Yep.
I did a couple of shows with him actually at the bank in Vegas.
Absolutely.
He has
Were you
a
there?
fucking dope tone. I love his
Yeah.
voice.
The thing
And I also like when he calls himself Young Gerald.
Young Jared.
He needs to change his name to Young Gerald.
Nah, you know what it is? The thing that draws me about G is like, if you really know him, he's a backpacker at heart.
Yeah.
He is a
tell by
rapper.
his flow, yeah.
Yeah, he's
The
a
way he rhymes,
rapper at heart.
Not only is he a backpacker, I could also tell, and I don't know him that well, but I can tell even when I see him in certain things, like he's super into his roots. Like he's a big E40 fan, Mac Dre fan, like that whole like Bay Area. He
repped the Bay
nerds
hard,
and but like you could tell he truly not just like I got a rep because I'm from there. Like he loves it. You could tell he loves it
for sure. Absolutely. I like when I got on tour with him, it was just like, all right. His management was like, "Yo, play some Bay Area shit." I'm like, I'm from New York, bro. Like the only thing we play is like E40. Tell him where you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being on the road with him, I had to learn all that. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Kick the sneak and fucking
all that hyphy.
Show me the tear foot.
All that, right? I mean, outside of E40 and Too Short, that's all we knew.
Those are the two main.
You know what I'm saying? Like then I like the Pilos and like the Kick the Sneak and Clyde Carson, all that. So like I had to learn all that from him. You know what I'm saying? Like and the DJs from the Bay, like Amen and like Marcus Lee.
Is E-Rock from the Bay?
Is he from the Bay? Is he
we don't know.
LA, Vegas,
Depends
I
when
don't
you
know.
ask him.
Well, Dodgers are in the World Series, so he's LA
E-Rock
again.
loves when we give him shit. So, and that's one of the things we give him. Are you from the Bay today? From LA or from Vegas? Yeah, I love you, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I mean, I had to learn all that Bay Area shit, man. And then, sure enough, it's like DJing in the West Coast, and especially DJing in the Bay.
Yeah.
If you don't play their shit,
Oh, yeah.
I think Bay Area more than here.
Yeah.
Because here, the thing about here is it's a here's like New York.
right, it's a melting pot.
Like the city.
Right, for sure.
No, I'm not talking Bronx and
Yeah.
Brooklyn even now Brooklyn is a melting pot, but like and there is pockets here,
Yeah,
right?
I can tell you where
if you
Bay Area
leave,
stuff works.
Yeah.
but Bay Area like they're about their shit, bro. Like if you don't play their shit, they take offense. Here, it's whatever.
Play here
Like
and
probably half the people aren't even from LA. Like if you could go to like there's LA spots for sure. You know, like you go to Whittier, you go to whatever El Monte, like spots like that.
San Diego loves the Bay. Sacramento loves the Bay.
Sacramento is the Bay.
Seattle.
Well, Sacramento.
They're not
Claims
part
Bay.
of the Bay,
Yeah,
but
right.
they claim the Bay.
Right.
Shout out to
Up
Sacramento,
north.
by the way. I love you guys.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, it like the Bay, I feel like it's kind of like New York in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you obviously got SF, that's like downtown, New York City. You got Oakland, that's like feel like kind of like Brooklyn a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of have to play their game. If you don't play their game, it's like you're not gonna get co-signed.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. I
You know
see
what I
that.
mean? So it's like it's their own world. If you don't know their world, you gotta get know their world. You know what I'm saying?
But I think like even like Houston, like Texas, I
for
feel
sure.
like there's certain pockets where like Remember when we would do Aura in Houston?
Oh, yeah.
Like there was some records they wanted that I didn't really know.
Yeah.
Like what was the one they?
Mo City.
Big City Mo or something.
Yeah.
Mo City Don.
Mo City Don.
Yeah, something
Mo
like
City
that.
Don.
Just shit that I never heard of, and
Right.
it's like, oh shit, okay, huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. But yeah, Bay Area has that, and I could
Yeah.
tell G-Eazy like
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
has it, like it's
For
rooted
sure.
in him. You know.
I mean, he's from Berkeley. He's from the Oakland area. So like, I mean, I'm grateful, beyond grateful. The motherfucker took me around the world
Yeah.
multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's, like to get an artist like that, to work for an artist like that, it's like, it's a rare occasion.
Yeah.
Cause you got to think about like the game now. Like, there's no other artist that's gonna probably do what that blog area artist is gonna do.
No,
You know
it's
what I'm
fucking
saying?
a quick TikTok moment, and then it's on to the next.
Exactly. So it's like, it comes and goes so fast. Like, I don't know what the future is gonna be like for hip hop, or like, what the game is gonna be, but that part of the the game was so. It was perfect. You got to see the world if you did it right. You know what I mean? Like you being part of a moment. So now it's just like, you know what I mean?
What would you compare DJing for an artist versus being a nightclub DJ, where you're like necessarily in the background,
Right.
But you still in control. And then in a nightclub, you're just like in control, right?
All right, so I'm gonna tell you this. This is the real shit I would tell anybody right now. DJing for an artist is probably the easiest gig, but you have a hard 25% being extremely hard, because the crowd that comes to the shows or whatever, they're there to see the artist,
Just the artist.
right? So 75% of the time, whatever you do is gonna work, right? So, being on the road with G for such a long time, and when he had a break, I went to DJ back in New York City, I was fucked up.
Yeah.
I DJ'd a spot called Katra, right? Remix Fridays. Shout out to my boy Frankie Banks. I went back to, and this was a spot that I DJ every month, and I would rock. When I came back, I couldn't DJ. I was
Really?
so fucking lost.
Really?
Oh, shit.
I didn't know what to do, and then like the mindset was crazy, because I would DJ for G in front of 60,000 people, 30,000 people, and then I would come to a local spot where it's always popping for
Yeah.
200 people.
Yeah.
I couldn't rock.
Really? What do you think it was?
It was just like the I guess the psychological part of it. Like, all right, I'm being in front of 30,000 people. I'm dropping anything. And then we're like, I'm going to a spot locally.
Are you-
And you gotta work for it.
I got to work for
Yeah,
it, right?
Are you talking DJing during the show or before G comes out?
Before G, during the show, after party, everything was working.
Just easier.
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
But now, like, I'm in New York City, I'm downtown, I'm like heavy Brooklyn, heavy Bronx, heavy, reggae music. I was fucked.
Damn.
I couldn't get
Is
it.
it just different music from what you're playing?
Different
at the
music.
shows?
So I was heavy
okay.
West Coast, California,
Yeah.
Bay Area. And then when I used to play like this party all the time. I was heavy reggae music, Brooklyn, Gutty, you know what I'm saying? All that. And then I was just lost.
Damn.
Lost in the sauce.
So
Damn.
fucking you go in there, drop Kick the Sneak, and they're like, nah, fam.
Nah, I wasn't playing Kick the Sneak, but I was like,
Nah, fam.
I was playing, other shit. Yeah, I was trying to like keep the party going. Then it was like, we don't want to hear that. Play some more reggae, play some more Caribbean music. And then I was just
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Damn, that's the thing I think about New York is like it does have really interesting pockets where like the Caribbean and
Yep.
like the deeper shit is like heavy and
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
hell no.
Better man than me.
Yeah, and then shout out to I put my guy on the spot, DJ 8 p.m. I was like, yo, my man, you got to get on. I'm lost. And then it was a stab in the heart, right? He came on, bodied the shit. I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
Damn.
I was like, all right, I got to go back to the drum board. Like, Like it's cool being on tour. You get it's whatever the glitz and glamour, and then like once you get lost, it's just like it was just like all right, you can't be too much on one side. You got to be grounded in everything.
But you learn from it.
You learn from it, right?
Can you give us a crazy story on tour that was memorable?
In what sense?
I mean, whatever.
I'm gonna tell you this. I DJ for a fucking rock star, so it was like, you know what I mean? Like,
all right. Do you remember something that went wrong because of you? Like, you know, Biggie, Mr. C moment.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah. I mean, it's plenty of. I mean, it's plenty of times out there. It's plenty of those because you know what?
It wasn't Mrs. C and Big Cap.
Big Cap,
Big Cap,
and
and
Biggie.
Big Cap.
Right.
That's what it was.
It's always gonna be. It was plenty of moments like that, right? Because when you DJ on artists, you gotta try to find that chemistry with you and the artist, right? And obviously, when the management company and the labels trying to assign you to an artist, it's never gonna be like
the chemistry's not.
The chemistry's always there, right? So it's not gonna be like your homie from high school.
It's not like Chase B and Travis. They've known each other since they were like 7.
Correct, but we all professional DJs, right? We could adapt or whatever the case is, but it takes time, right? So it's just like, So I remember we did Lollapalooza before we did the big stage in Lollapalooza, right? And then like the day before, he was just like, "Yo, yeah, that Love Sosa, we could walk off to that, right?" I'm like, "All right, cool." He ended his set. I played Love Sosa. He came and he was like, "The fuck you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean what the fuck I'm doing? You said you wanted to walk off to this song." You know what I'm saying? And then it was just like little things like that. You just gotta like, you know, you gotta
so
read.
What did he?
So he forgot that he told
He
you?
forgot.
Oh, he forgot.
He forgot. So it's like there's those like little moments. You just gotta make sure you gotta use your judgment call. You know what I mean? You gotta be you gotta be the Tom Brady of things. Like, all right, if the show is not
but then
going,
if he didn't play, what if he said like, "Yo, what the fuck? I told you to play this shit."
So, as a DJ, you already know this, right? I don't know if you know. I mean, if DJ for an artist, you gotta have thick skin.
Oh yeah.
Right. So whenever shit hits the fan, you're the first person they're gonna go to.
Yeah.
Right. They're gonna bark at you first.
That's just being a DJ, bro.
That's just being a DJ.
The fucking lights go off in the club and it's the DJ's fault.
Booing you,
Not even sound, let alone
But it's
sound
something
goes
like
off.
we'll get thrown like artists on a night
Right.
when we're DJing, and they don't bring their DJ or their music.
Right.
Oh, I've had some terrible
man.
situations.
Except Rocky called me the N-word.
Or did Wiz Khalifa get mad at you?
Oh, Wiz Khalifa got mad? Yeah.
Oh, that was a funny one.
That was funny,
You gotta say that.
That's
one.
what I'm saying. So it's just like, you know what I mean? You never know, bro. So it's just like,
What song was it?
No, you were just playing shit too fast.
No. It just I had to fucking whatever song you had out.
+8, bro.
+8, I played it. It's like, yo, DJ. My heart's about to jump out of my chest. I slow that shit down, dog. But he was cool about it though. He was like, you know.
That's funny.
yeah, it's a different mindset when you DJ for artists. You DJ to a club. You gotta. It's like a light switch. You gotta turn it off and on.
I take it with a grain of salt, man. It ain't my fault.
Yeah.
Sure brought your DJ.
Yeah, you're the one that wanted to save money.
Yeah.
Facts.
And it has to work with a set list. Like, who comes up with that?
Early on, it was management.
Okay.
Early on, it was management. It was just like that's what they want, and this and that and third.
Yeah.
I remember one show, like, you know, he gave me the wrong cue, and I played the next song. And everybody looked at me like, I'm like, the motherfucker said something. But you know what I'm saying, like it's like I said, like the chemistry you gotta build
like that.
Yeah.
And there's too many fucking too many
To me,
Cooks in the kitchen or something.
too many cooks in the kitchen.
But
I like the other one though.
Right, but now I could still be like, "Yo, G, I'm making an executive decision. We're not doing this song." He'd be like, "All right, Chris, I get you."
Yeah, because as a DJ, like they should trust you because you know what will work. Like after a certain song, boom, let's hit them with this.
And I'll tell you this though, like a G-Eazy crowd is the hardest crowd to DJ for.
Oh shit!
Is it because they're diverse?
No, they just want to see G-Eazy only.
That's every fucking artist, bro. Good God.
But that's probably that's the case is. So it's like, I feel bad for the opening DJs. They'll be like, "Yo, Quiz, they're not moving." I'm like, Don't worry about it, bro.
That's just a new. Yeah, I mean, that's like the younger dudes that haven't been in that situation. Like we know,
Right.
So we're like, oh, dude, they're here. Like we can't do no wrong.
Fuck, I think I did was it Party Next Door?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was rough.
Oh yeah.
Rough.
You hit them with anything.
Nothing worked. They wanted to kill me, bro.
Yeah.
It was like, and he was so late, and they're acting like it's my fault.
Right.
Like I'm the one that decides when he goes
Man,
on.
this
Okay?
motherfucker want to keep DJing
I'm gonna
and
make-
Party Next Door can't go
Yeah.
on.
Party already, man.
I'm
What the
gonna
fuck?
make him wait. Okay. Let me just. And I'm like, no, that's not. I'm looking. I'm like, trust me, I want him on more than you want him on.
He didn't go on till like 2:30 or something.
No, like
right?
3. It was
Oh,
crazy.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, like you said, DJ for an artist it's tough sometimes. It could be easy, it could be tough.
Yeah, but dude, I remember Chase B saying the same thing, and I was like, damn, you feel that way? Because like I'm thinking, even when Chase gets on, they know Travis, they know Chase. Yeah. He's part of the package. It's like fucking, it's like Gangstar.
Yeah.
Like Premier right there, you know? It's like
I've seen it though firsthand.
But he said too, he was like, I hate it because he would do Vegas and they're still just standing there waiting for Travis.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of rocking with Chase, but not what we expected.
Yeah.
Right. He was open about it. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
And it's nothing to the fans. They're there for one particular reason, and that particular reason is the artist, right? And there's nothing against them.
It's just a different setting too, right? Like
Different
in a
setting.
nightclub,
Right.
they're not used to going to the clubs, so like you're usually buying a ticket, go on. There's an opener, then boom, the artist goes on.
Right.
They have to wait.
Yep.
4 hours.
Because like, damn, I feel bad for them. I'm like looking at them like, damn, I know, I feel you, man.
Vegas,
Like,
the fucking artist goes on at 2:33 a.m. That's ridiculous.
sometimes the club will do that.
The club
Yeah.
does do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because if they went on earlier, the crowd's gonna leave
You know,
right after.
they leave right after.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Work with me, people. Work with me.
Yeah. Work with me.
Work with me, people.
God damn, bro. Damn. So you're about to go on tour. It starts this Friday.
Yep. G-Eazy World Tour starts on Friday in L.A.
What's it called? The tour.
G-Eazy World Tour.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. G-Eazy
That's
World
creative.
Tour. Creative. Very creative. I'll tell you this, right? If you guys are ever going to post or preview, whatever, put this out there. We're going to blow the people's mind away, right? The real fans, we're going to dig into the past, dig into the future. It's going to be a musical journey.
Wow.
Nice.
Musical journey. If you was if you're a fan of G-Eazy, this is something you don't want to miss.
Wow.
And that's this Friday.
Starting this Friday at the Shrine in L.A.
And then where does it go after? What's the run look like?
The next stop after that will be San Diego, Phoenix, and we'll move towards Texas, I believe.
Okay.
After that, yeah.
And then just make your way.
We'll make our way around the coast.
Nice.
Yeah. And we're gonna end off in the Bay.
Nice.
And that's gonna be insane.
Homecoming in the Bay. Yeah.
How do you balance like personal and tour life? Because I go away for like a weekend and I'm like it's hard to bounce back.
Man, it's crazy. Shouts to my family. Shouts to my wife, Christina, my sons, Christian and Sebastian. It really boils down to your support system at home.
Your home team.
Yeah, your home team. My wife, she kind of grew up in that line of work because her father was like a music something.
So she understands.
Yeah, so she understands. And she been with me before anything blew up.
Right.
So she been with me with the ground up. So she's very supportive. I mean, with that being said, the only thing that sucks is that my youngest son,
You miss out on stuff.
I miss out on stuff. So my first son, when he was born, was 2017, and that was like, I guess, the breakthrough year for G. I missed out 70 to 80% of my son's first year.
Oh man.
So like,
First words, things like that.
sucked.
Yeah.
My second son, he was born in late 2019, and then pandemic hit.
So you spent a lot of time.
I spent a lot of time with him. So today I was on a FaceTime with my, FaceTime call with my son. My second son was like, "Daddy, you coming home now?" I was like,
Heartbreak.
Heartbreak.
How old is he?
He's 4.
4.
Oh man.
So then the other one is
7.
6, 7. Yeah.
7. So he knows. I took him to shows in the past, and he's walking through the
okay.
venue like he owned the shit. You know what I'm saying? So he knows what it is about.
He knows Dad's famous.
Right. No. Not at all.
In his world.
In his world, he thinks I'm the coolest thing
come
ever.
on, exactly. It really is.
But my youngest son,
Act
when
as
he,
if.
when he
Act
said
as
that,
if you're famous.
Act as if. But my youngest son, I feel bad. He'd be stabbing me in the heart. He doesn't know any better. He's like 4. He's like, oh, so Daddy, you come home now?
Shit.
You coming back to Mommy's house now? I'm like, nah, man. I'm like,
Damn.
So, I mean, you got to have a strong support system at home.
For sure,
You can do anything you want in the world, as long as
Yeah.
your core, your family understands what the what the business is, what the goal is. Sky's the limit.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
It's hard to find too.
Yeah.
Hard to find.
Very lucky man.
Hard to find.
Lucky man.
Well, I know my wife called out like 4 dates. She's like, "Oh, when you get home, I'm out. I'm doing this dinner with my friends." As you should. Go ahead.
Nice. Balance.
Balance. Leave me with the kids. This is cool.
That's dope, man. Well, shit. Anything else? Anything we miss?
I don't know. You guys tell me.
Top 5 rappers of all time.
I'm just kidding. Oh shit! Don't do that.
For like an hour.
Yo, top 5. Don't do that. 5.
Tell me your top 5.
Top 5 rappers of all time. Okay.
Rapper or can it be a group?
Whatever.
General?
Yeah.
Okay. Bias. Jay. Big.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Got it.
Jay-Z. Big.
I don't know. I'm not on first name basis with him.
Fuck outta here.
Like you, bro. Fucking famous. Oh, you mean Jay?
Oh, you mean Jay-Z, right?
Okay, Jay-Z.
They met J. Cole.
Jay-Z,
J. Cole.
Big, Pac, Nas.
Nice.
Solid.
Easy
solid.
way out.
Easy way out. But I'm a 90s baby.
Yeah, nah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. So, top 5.
Top 5
This is
eras.
for you, man.
Here's just your question, bro.
5s will be all backpacker.
I don't even know how I would
pack.
answer that right now. Because I think my answer today was different than
Yeah.
5 years ago.
For sure.
Like my answer today is like still Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, tried.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler the Creator
Wow.
is one of my
Ooh.
favorite artists.
Right.
Like probably number 1 right now.
Yeah.
Just because
But
it's
recently,
overall.
though, right?
In the last like 5 years,
Yeah.
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 Maybe even the last less than that, but just overall, like as an artist, he's insane. Fuck.
I'm going to tell you this, right? I've been working out a lot. You inspire me a little bit.
Damn.
Somebody. I need to inspire myself.
I've been in the gym, and all I listen to working out, Future.
Wow.
Really?
I mean,
Everything is Future. Lifting weights, I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
he's like the face of Beast Mode playlists on
Toski?
Spotify.
Tell me about it, right?
Is he?
I mean, it's
I
like
thought you were gonna say MOP or some shit.
Nah, man.
Busta
Like,
Rhymes. Just like real energy. Yeah, top 5. I don't know. I can't answer that.
Yeah.
Skratchy.
This is hard. It's tough.
yeah. Tribe, De La,
Top
Wu-Tang.
5 eras.
Yeah, it's so many.
Too many.
Fucking
I'm just-
Morrissey.
man.
Fuck.
Fucking
Wow, but I
Dom
appreciate
Dalla.
You said Dom. I appreciate you guys having me, man. Honestly,
we
man.
appreciate
all
you
jokes
coming
aside,
by, bro.
man.
I'm so glad you saw me in my green shorts on
I know
the
which green
street.
shorts those were, too. The tri shorts?
Yeah, the only shorts I wear. My
Is that
green,
the only green
Studio.
shorts you have?
Probably
Actually,
got
I
like 20
two.
pairs.
I have crossover shorts, and then I have my tri
Our
studio
top 5 shorts.
But
top five.
It's gonna be top 5.
but in my defense, I have a lot of green shorts because no one bought them. So I have many shorts, many shorts.
Tri Studios on.
Oh, we're about to
This
go
guy-
on clearance.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, boy.
Ross clearance.
Bro, seriously, TJ, everything must go. Thank you.
Thank
coming
you,
by.
man. Appreciate you
Good
guys,
luck on
man.
tour.
Thank you.
Tell G-Eazy we said hello.
So
Absolutely.
this Friday you have a show. in
Yeah,
LA.
y'all motherfuckers is coming through.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
put some pants on though.
Yeah.
It's a concert. You need pants at a concert.
At the
Shrine.
Shrine. Wow.
Shrine. Yes. Yes.
When's the homecoming in
The
Bay?
day after Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Okay, so,
So I don't
that's
know what
like the
date
29th,
that is.
29th now.
Yes.
It's a late Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's usually like
24,
around my birthday,
23rd.
like
Oh, yeah.
28,
24.
23, 24,
Yeah.
25,
That's right.
26.
Yeah.
Now it's all the way to the 28th. Interesting.
It's interesting. Should we promote HMC? Make sure you log in, register, and all that stuff.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always. Yeah. There we go.
always HMC. Maybe we'll give them a discount code if
If they made it this far. In the
if you
pod.
made it this far on the pod.
Ooh, I love it.
Use the code word quiz,
Quiz.
and then this for merch. How much you want to give them off?
I don't know. Fuck, this is y'all company, motherfucker.
No, I'm gonna let you decide.
Damn, what y'all got here? Yeah, like 10%.
Nah,
That's too much.
No,
that's
give
higher.
it more.
That's
Give
too
it
much?
more.
You're special. You're a
Oh,
superstar.
look, get the fuck out of here. All right, we do 20%. That's cool.
Nah, give it more.
You should. I don't want to bankrupt y'all, man.
It's not special. I wanted to be special.
Oh, okay.
Give it like a custom number, not
Like thank Amazon Prime fucking day.
Trust me. Trust me. It's gonna be like 3 people that use the code.
Oh, god damn.
Don't think we have anyone listening, but that's
Let's
fine.
say, could we cool 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
50. All right,
50%.
50%. If
Quiz.
you lasted this long, 50%.
50% off
50.
merch.
Or just quiz.
Just quiz.
Just quiz.
Just
QUIZ.
QUIZ.
There it is.
There we go.
50%
Headlinermusicclub.com.
Then we'll get him
Peace.
back on the pod when he comes back from tour.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the recap.
We'll see if G.
Well, he's gonna have to be
we'll
with
see
his
if-
family for a while, but we'll catch you on the next one.
All right, peace out, y'all.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Well, thank you guys for listening.
Peace.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, guys.
Peace.